I'm back at it again, yeah. The Eagles proved my McCarthy got to Dallas. It was the only 2 seed to lose the 7 seed. Man, you got a pocket for that title. What's wrong? What's wrong with my title, man? What's wrong with my What's wrong with my title? What is wrong with my title? What is wrong with my title? Y'all got y'all got to stop, man. What's wrong with my title? Y'all got to stop playing, man. Man, y'all play too much, man, for real. I'm just out here talking about the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. That's all I'm doing. So what are you talking? What title? What does it say? That's crazy. I don't even know what you're talking about, Brody. What does the title say? I don't even know what the title say. What does it say? I'm just talking about the quarterback. What's wrong with that? LOL, Dak. What about Dak? What's wrong with y'all? What is y'all coming on here laughing at, man? What is y'all coming down here laughing? What about Dak? What happened? What happened to Dak? What happened? Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. All 2025, we out here. Well, all 2025, we out here, man. The CD Lamb gonna have 13 tubs. Our tight end gonna have 8. That's gonna be what's 13 plus 8? I fail math. 21. That's 21 tubs already between CD Lamb and the tight end. Then you got to factor in the number 2 receiver gonna have about 6 tubs. Then you got the third guy gonna have about 4. Dak busting about 38 tubs this season, man. Yo, Dak bro left 40K worth of stuff in the car. Somebody stole it. I heard, man. I heard about it, man. Crazy. Y'all about to Prescott about to show out on y'all. I'm trying to see why y'all laughing at my title, bro. I don't appreciate that. I gotta find a movie to watch this. I watched the game for today. I ain't watching the Commanders and Tampa Bay. I'm not watching that game. I don't even want to see that game. On me. Y'all don't think Dak gonna be MVP this year? 2025 season, y'all ain't got Prescott an MVP? $20.25, y'all ain't got Prescott an MVP? 19. Hey Jay, hey, hey man, hey, yo, chill, bro. Yo, man, don't do that. Yo, oh my God, don't do that, bro. Yo, chill out, man. We ain't throwing no 19. Man, that's funny as ever there, bro. Golly, that's funny, man. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, man. Prescott, hey, look, shoot, boy. Dak gonna go out there. Man, CD Lamb gonna have about 1,400 this year. CD gonna have about 1,400 this year. Bro. Yo.
Like for the first time.
Yeah, everybody tripping on my title. I don't know what's wrong with them, man.
What's your title?
What like
I didn't even see it.
Dak Prescott 2025 MVP. What's funny, man?
Why you trolling people, man?
What happened?
Why you trolling people?
Dak throwing 38 tubs this year.
You know what? I can actually see that being possible.
Right.
I can see 38. I mean, you're looking at 17 games. You're looking at average 2.5 a game.
Mm-hmm.
That got games where he can score 3, 4 touchdowns.
Somebody said 20 interceptions with 10 fumbles. Hey, look, man, y'all chill, man. Yo, y'all is crazy. Hey, look, y'all, we not doing this year, man. We gonna support this dude. We gonna support this dude, y'all. Dak going to break the passing yards and TD records while winning the Super Bowl. Exactly.
They gonna give Dak comeback player of the year
100%.
because he missed 4 games.
Hey, nah, I would say what I always trip out on, bro. When they bring up the MVP, you be like, bro, he had 1 vote, bro.
Yeah, because the thing is, context matters. And
Right,
because one person in the Dallas Fort Worth media area that got a voted for Dak, all of a sudden he's now the runner up because it should have been unanimous.
right.
But that's why they don't say, "Oh, he got 1 MVP vote." They say he was a runner up to make it sound better.
Uh-huh. That's
It's
crazy.
just, but I mean, the problem is, and this is one of my gripes with Dak is, you don't know what you're gonna get from game to game.
100%.
I mean, and when it's against big talent with good defenses, he falls flat on his face. I can usually tell whether Dak's gonna have a good game or a bad game when I see his face after the pregame warm up.
Dang.
When his eyes are as big as saucers and he's sweating
Oh,
like a river,
yeah.
I'm like he ain't on it today.
Like a deer in headlight. You can tell when he's calm and when he's not. You can really tell.
Yep,
He has no poker face. What's your ranking overall on CeeDee Lamb as a receiver?
top three.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean the dude cracked 1,000 yards with bum quarterback play this year.
With a bum shoulder too.
Yeah, he played half his season on a bad shoulder, and then he played half of it with a backup, and then Dak was not playing good when he was playing with him. He still cracked 1,000,
He still cracked a
and you
thousand.
and you can't even argue the 17-game season because he didn't play the last 2 games.
CeeDee Lamb with Patrick Mahomes, what he looking like?
Probably 1,700 yards consistently.
God Almighty.
Probably 1,700 yards, double digit touchdowns.
Ooh wee. Lord have mercy. You think the Cowboys will get Tyreek Hill?
Absolutely not. They can't afford him.
Nah, they can't afford Tyreek, man.
And some of this stuff is such pipe dreams that
Mm-hmm.
the Dallas Cowboy fans do this all the time. Every single time somebody become a free agent or want to be traded, everybody want to get them. Like they don't understand that there's a salary cap involved in this game.
Dude, we had a big argument on the round table because some idiots, original members of the round table, were sitting there arguing that year when Tennessee let Moncrief go to get Moncrief.
It's just
It was
my
so.
thing.
As soon as
This
they
is
let
this
go,
is
Cowboy Nation, get Jerry, do the right thing, go get
this
Dak
is this is
Moncrief.
my thing. Good players don't get cut and clear waivers so that other teams can bid for 'em. If
Mm,
you got good players don't get like people always say, go just get a free agent lineman. The good ones don't get cut.
facts,
The good ones don't see free
facts.
agency. So
That's
anytime you gotta look. That's what I was trying to tell people with Cooks, the running back, this past off season.
oh my God,
This
yeah,
man couldn't even get a spot in training camp on nobody's team. What make you think? What make you think that he was capable of helping anybody?
right, right. Yeah, they was crying. Oh, get Jerry, go get Moncrief. I'm like, y'all know this man. By the time we wanted him at 19, the man had been on 4 teams.
Exactly.
Every time somebody get cut, Cowboy Nation run to the end of Jerry, do the right thing, go get him. I'm like, shut up, y'all sound like idiots.
Yep. Every single time they did it last year. They did it last year with that linebacker.
I saw him on. They was tagging Tyreek Hill on Twitter. Come to Dallas, bro. Come to. You ain't even got to lead the South. Come to. I'm like, how could y'all even tag these people? Y'all looking like groupies. I mean, y'all are terrible, bro.
Yep. Every year they do the same thing.
I could never do that, man. I'm like, man, these dudes, man, they be so annoying, bro. They be annoying, man. Every year, so anybody get cut, Jerry, get him, go get him. Like, y'all, please. Can y'all believe DQ opted out of a game trying field goal and went for it on the 20? That's crazy. Game time. Well, man, trying to be, he pulling a Dan Campbell move. Dan Campbell getting his own way sometimes. He getting his own way sometimes. Did he get it? I ain't even watching that game. The playoff football play has been oh my God, very underwhelming, brother.
Even in
Very,
college too.
even in
These
college.
matchups have been horrible.
Oh my God, it's been so bad, dude. Like, if it weren't for hanging out with these guys, I couldn't even watch it. Only reason I still go live because a lot of people asked me to continue to go live. I would have disappeared. I wouldn't even been doing this. But it's hard to watch. If I wasn't fooling with the guys, I wouldn't be watching these games, man. I wouldn't even be watching. I really Green Bay could have beat the dog crap out of Philly today.
Yeah, but this bad quarterback, it's bad all across the board, man.
Matt LaFleur didn't do a good job. Jordan Love was just like, I don't know what he was looking at today out there. He was throwing picks like he was getting paid to do it.
He looked like Dak Prescott out there, man.
He did. He did. He definitely did. He sure did. He threw one in the end zone. I was like, what?
Man, it's just I don't know. It seems like when everything, and I mean everything, isn't going right, the wheels just start to fall off.
No, the same Green Bay team that beat Dallas last year in the playoffs. That
Yep.
Philly, that Philly defense is nasty though. Are they really though?
Nah, it's a decent defense. They ranked number one.
Or are they?
Yeah, they ranked one.
She.
Yeah, I ain't never seen a player do what AJ did today when he was sitting out in between possessions over there reading a novel. That was
Was
crazy.
he?
Yeah, they showed him on the sideline while the defense was on the field, just sitting over there reading a book.
Oh, somebody said Jalen hurt so bad. AJ Brown on the sideline reading books.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was the first time I ever seen something like that.
Wow.
But that's just a sign of how bad teams are. I mean, even like the college matchups, man, it's been blowouts. There was only one close game,
It's been bad, bro.
and that was the Arizona State game, ASU game. What was it, ASU versus Texas or something like that?
Yeah.
That went in overtime. The rest of them have all been by multiple possessions.
Right. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. But AJ Brown is a problem. He's a good wide receiver, but the problem is he's a me guy.
He definitely a me guy.
He's not happy that they won and they going on to the divisional round. He's upset that he didn't get his numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And you can understand if there's a player like, man, we losing, get me the ball so I can make a difference. That's a different type of player from we winning, but I didn't get my numbers. That's a selfish player versus somebody like Dez Bryant was a give me the ball, man, so we can win this game. T.O. was a give me the ball, man. Why we losing because you ain't getting me the ball?
Oh yeah, hey, we back in here for a little while. Not long this time, but I had to come back though. I had to leave earlier. Yeah, we back. We back. A video posted Gentry. Yeah, I saw that video of Gentry saying he'd like to come to Dallas.
But
Miles
see,
Garrett said
this is
the same
this
thing.
is what the media do every year, man. It's always
Every year.
everybody wants to come to Dallas because the spotlight is in Dallas. You can come to
Mm-hmm.
Dallas, play for a couple of years, and you're gonna get primetime games. You're gonna go somewhere else and make a bank load of money.
Yup. Yup.
Everybody want to come to Dallas. What was his name? Bobby Wagner. Remember when he was leaving Seattle?
Mm-hmm.
Come get me. Come get me.
Yeah.
Earl Thomas, come get me. Come get me.
He told Jason Garrett, when they walked to
He
the
went to
locker
the
room,
locker room. He left the team visiting locker room, came over to the Dallas Cowboy locker room and told him, come get me.
if you can, come and get me. I ain't even watching it, 80. I ain't even watching the game, bro. You watching it? I ain't
I
even
haven't
got it on.
watched I haven't watched it. I can throw it on though.
Yeah, I ain't even watching it. But yeah, everybody said, come get me. That man went to their side of the locker room, Earl Thomas, man. Told Garrett, come get me. Yeah, of course, Zeke said it. I like to go run behind that old line in Dallas. They all want to come there. And look how Zeke's career turned out. Bro, we know, it seems like people are knowing him more for his bad play than the good. Then Miles Garrett got in trouble. Miles Garrett sat in front of the camera. Jerry Jones, please do what you can to come and get me. Yo, Miles Garrett sat in the camera and said it, boy. I'll never forget that video. I never forget that video.
Yeah, because they know the Cowboys is payday.
They know that's a fact. That's a fact. They know it's a party time down there. I know they're everything, but bro, I love Dallas. Oh my god! Last time I was down, I was in DG's Gentleman Club down there, boy. Spend so much money, make no dang on sense. I know the millionaires spending. Whew, tell you,
Last
boy.
time I was in Dallas was 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Came down for a Giants game and the Texas State Fair.
Oh, that State Fair, yeah, yeah. I was down there. I stayed at the Crown Plaza Hotel downtown. I was headed to Vegas actually. We drove because my kid's mom at the time we was together. She had never like left the country, so instead of flying, she just wanted to see the road. So we drove to Vegas. We stopped in
Yeah,
Dallas. We stayed in Dallas. We stayed in Arizona. Then the next day we went on to Vegas.
that's a lot of open road, man.
It was for all 40. 40 was a 40, and I had already traveled 40 because I was when I was over the road trucker, and I was trying to get her ready for like, look, 40 about to be a long road. She was like, I'm ready, boy. She was man. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
when I drove all the way when we moved out here. I drove all the way from Ohio out here, and we
Eek.
came across the South. We went through what was it, Indiana to Illinois. We worked our way down to St. Louis, came through Oklahoma, and then across the southern states and came up through Arizona. And
Oh,
man, I just remember, man, a lot of open nothing, just nothing for miles and miles and
man.
miles.
So y'all see my title, Dak 2025 MVP. Haters. Dak Prescott 2025 most vulnerable player. So
It
so
might be it
yeah.
might be the most visible player.
I was gonna say visible at first. I swear to God I was. But I thought vulnerable. I was gonna say visible. On me, I was gonna say visible. I promise you. The states get bigger coming this way.
They
Yeah,
do. They do because once you get past the Mississippi, they started using natural resources to divide the states instead of drawing these imaginary crazy lines like West Virginia and Kentucky, Tennessee, and all of them got.
Texas is so big. We stopped at a rest area in Texas because my son had to use the bathroom. It's like 100 degrees. Sign out there, beware of rattlesnakes. I'm like, what?
I think the panhandle of Texas, just the panhandle, is wider than the entire state of Indiana.
It's ridiculous, man. I
And
mean, and but I love it though. I was gonna move
I,
there.
I thought about moving there a couple times, man, but having three businesses, I have to sell the businesses or relocate my family while I transitioned it all over there. It just
Yeah,
ain't worth it.
I ain't gonna lie, but so much stuff going on everywhere. Like what's going on in Cali right now, Florida with all the flood, the hurricanes, and up north with the blizzards. I'm like right here in the middle. I could deal with my little few tornadoes because everywhere else is
Well,
just crazy.
and the bad part about Florida and California is that these insurance companies are starting to drop coverage
Well, it's tricky
for these
because,
people in these high risk areas, and like Florida gonna get hit with a hurricane. You
but
know it every year, and California's gonna get hit with wildfires
it's
every
tricky
year.
because with Cali, with Florida, you can have insurance, but you got to have flood insurance too,
Yeah.
and that's what people don't get. They think just they insurance. Nah,
Well, and you can only get flood insurance through FEMA.
and then you got to have fire insurance in Cali. Then these companies are dropping people. They closing their doors. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro.
Well, insurance companies are all about risk management.
Yeah,
So the policies are going to be based off of the risk, higher premiums because you're more likely to pay out. And so what they do is they get to certain places where the shit's damn near guaranteed to happen, and they just go, "We're not going to insure it." That's like
crazy.
if you was a ballistics vest tester and you put on a ballistic vest every single day, your life insurance policy probably ain't going to be valid because
Hmm.
you putting yourself at high risk every single day. And some of these people, I don't know how much you follow the weather out here, but about a year and a half ago, man, we had a lot of water come in,
Oh
and
yeah,
it just
right.
it just grew the shrubs and stuff up like crazy. Like last winter was very wet, So all of that land, all those shrubs and stuff grew, and then we had a drought this year. It was very dry for like the last 15 months or so, and all it takes is a little spark. And they don't keep those electrical lines. They don't keep the trees away from those electrical lines. When the wind get to blowing, they get the sparking. Next thing you know, you got an inferno, 70-mile-per-hour winds. You can't even fly the helicopters in it.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, they was complaining about not being able to, like, they couldn't fly the airplanes and the helicopters the first couple hours of the Palisades fire because the miles per hour, the winds was 70 to 100 miles per hour. You can't fly the helicopters. You can't even drop water. It's just gonna all get pushed away.
It's insane. It's insane,
Damn,
brother.
they just lit Jaden Daniel up.
They
Holy
popped him.
shit. Yo, he was airborne. They
Oh
hit
my
him. He
God.
he flew 5 feet out of bounds before he touched the ground again.
Gee. That's
Wow.
crazy. Brando said DeMonte Pico Pecco, ex NFL star turned Cowboys assistant coach, said the organization should bring back Mike McCarthy as head coach.
They like Mike McCarthy because Mike McCarthy don't crack the whip on anybody.
Mike McCarthy is that substitute teacher that we all like because we got to do what we wanted to do.
Mike McCarthy is the mixture between Wade Phillips and Jason Garrett. He right in the middle of those two.
That's a good analogy.
He's not so much Camp Cupcake that Wade Phillips was, you know what I mean? But at the same time, Jason Garrett kept the ship a little bit more accountable. But Mike McCarthy's right there in the middle of them two.
I know
And
back
so,
in the
and so, so they love to have him in there because I mean, you fuck up on the team, you ain't got to worry about coming to the sideline and nothing happening to you.
yeah, when the teacher was out, we like, man, we hope we got Miss So and So as our sub. But when the men would come in, we like, oh man, we ain't gonna watch no movie today. But
Man,
you
people,
good sub, we gonna roll this TV in on this cart, hit these lights and watch a movie. That's what Mike McCarthy is. That's why they want him back. They want to be
if they
sub.
if the students wasn't sitting on the desk and got their headphones on and all, ain't nobody paying attention to the sub. But
You feel
Jerry
me,
Jones is the
lady?
teacher. Jerry Jones is the teacher. Mike McCarthy is
Exactly.
Mike McCarthy is the teacher's aide. That's what it is.
Like when that sub comes, oh, we rolling the TV in, baby. Go get the cart. We good.
Like I don't, the way I vision a football organization, Jerry Jones to be so far and unapproachable that only a very select few should have access to him. And the entire team, anybody got a problem with anything, they can just go reach out to Jerry directly. Like Ezekiel Elliott probably went straight to Jerry Jones, like, man, I need the ball. I'm not getting no playing time. Jerry
He
Jones get on the phone, call Mike McCarthy. Yo, Zeke need to be in the game today. You, it's crazy.
he
You're
did.
not you're not supposed to have access to the like. I when I first moved out here, I used to work for a nightclub, a chain of nightclubs actually, and I was security manager. And a guy comes up to the door saying, "I know the owner." I said, "Okay, that's nice. I met him too once." And he goes, "Well, call him." I said, "You said you know him. You call him because we don't have access to the owner like that.
Right.
The GM of the business, the GM of the nightclub can call the owner up at 2 o'clock in the morning. But if I call the owner up at 2 o'clock in the morning, I don't have a damn job because I don't have access to the owner like that. And
You
everybody got access to Jerry Jones.
everybody. That's a fact. That's what they did in Jason Garrett era. They went around him and went to Jerry when there's something they didn't like,
Yeah.
and
So
Jerry
how
would
you
go.
supposed so how you supposed to discipline or pull reps or bench a player that's playing bad or disrupting meetings or showing up late and all of this stuff if all they got to do is, man, don't worry about what Jason say. I'm gonna go talk to Jerry.
That's why I knew there was some funk in the air when Mike McCarthy was mad when he said, "I would love to get these young running backs some reps. I'm all for the young guys getting some play." When that when Deuce Vaughn didn't travel with the team, but Zeke did. I knew McCarthy was mad, and that's when he said he. That's when I said, "It ain't your decision."
I had never heard a coach say anything like that before.
That's insane.
That made it seem like he did not have control over the personnel that he told to put on the uniform on a Sunday. I've never heard that before.
I
Have
was,
you ever watched the TV show called Winning Time? The
yeah,
show about the Showtime. Remember when Magic was getting tired of the style of play that they were playing,
yeah.
and he went in there and sat down and talked to Bus and
Oh yeah,
called his bluff.
yeah.
That's the same thing. Like when you got players, your star players got access to the owner, they bypass and undermine everything that the coach does.
Exactly the lunatic. That's Zeke knowing he can go to Jerry lunatic. That's why. You got your 1,000 yard, man. It's bad, man. It's bad. It's bad, bro. Mike McCarthy was visually. That's why I came on live. Like it ain't your this. What you mean you would love the young
Hey,
guy?
lunatic, you want to know what makes that so bad? Is that 2 weeks later they named Rico running back one after they made him inactive for no reason. Weeks later, they said he's gonna be our number back one, running back one.
Jerry, man, Jesus,
This team is dysfunctional.
it is, man.
I've been saying for years. I think about 8 years since about halfway through, since about 2018. I said this team has no identity. Is it run first? Is it pass first? Is it run up the score? Is it tough defense? Is like what is the identity of the Cowboys that you like? You know the Steelers are we're gonna run the ball, we're gonna play tough defense. You know what I mean? The greatest show on turf was the high flying Rams. We're just gonna outscore you. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like what is the identity of the Cowboys over the last decade and a half that you can say, man, the Cowboys are gonna line up, they're gonna play smash mouth football, they're gonna punch you in the face, and they're gonna run it down your throat. Or Dak Prescott just gonna light you up for 400 yards a game and throw for 4 touchdowns. Like what is the identity that you can take in from week to week and build on? What you constantly see the Cowboys do is they play last week's game this week. When we go up against a team with a poor run defense, they pass the ball all game and they lose. And then everybody go, man, y'all should have ran the ball. And then you go up against a team with a good run defense, but you're playing last week's game, so all you do is run the ball and you lose. They're always playing last week's game. So Jerry Jones should have been active in free agency last week. I mean, last year. Watch he overdo it this year.
mm.
Watch he overdo it this year, trying to make up for what he did last year.
What a bunch of bullcrap players.
Yep.
I'm still stuck on this Jonathan Mingo crap, man. Waste of time.
Yeah, but I don't even blame Jerry for that. I blame the front office in the draft room and the scouting department for that. And
Hmm.
Jerry Jones probably went to them and said, "Look, I want to make a trade. Give me a trade options and show me best value." That's probably what he did. And they came back and they said, "A, B, C. These are the ones that we think you should take." And Mingo shouldn't even been up there. I guarantee you that's how he does it. They didn't just knock on Jerry's door and say, "Hey, Jerry, we got this trade option." Jerry probably went to him because he was getting slammed in the media for not doing nothing. He probably went to the draft room or talked to what's his name and was like, "Yo, I need to make a move for a trade, see what's available and what's the big ones." They probably gave him a couple options, and that's the one he settled on. Because everybody was saying Dak Prescott don't have no weapons, so he probably focused on a wide receiver.
Jonathan Mingo.
When they did it, I was like, "Who?"
I said the same. Jonathan Mingo. Man, terrible.
And it's I know the offense is very basic, but the good ones pick it up fast. But Mingo is not one of those all-star Pro Bowl type wide receivers. There's no way you're gonna bring him in, at the beginning of November and think that you're gonna get productive play out of him.
He said Jared thought he won the trade. Panther fans were happy. I know they were. Niggas are bigger body than our little fellas, but we didn't use him. Agreed. Waste of time.
Well,
And
it's just like when they got rid of Amari Cooper, the Browns got more compensation for Amari Cooper than we did.
I don't understand it, man.
An older wide receiver got more. They got more compensation than the Cowboys did. And now Amari Cooper's playing in divisional round
Oh, that's right. 'Cause
of playoffs.
oh,
He went to the Bills.
sure did. Jerry, man. Anybody go against the grain, he'll get you out of there. He don't care.
Well, people wasn't paying attention. The year Amari Cooper got traded, that off season, when that off season started, Amari Cooper called out Dak Prescott in a couple of interviews
Yep.
and said that Dak Prescott was not reading the defenses and changing the plays to the right play.
So I just
Because
say,
Dak Prescott is a just run the play guy. Just run the play. Just run the play. Des Bryant even said it multiple times. Remember, I don't know if you watched the pivot interview where
oh yeah,
when he was talking about where he said, "Man, if this dude come up and press me, I'm going." And he was like, "Just run the play. Just run the play." Like, man, I'm gone. And then he said he never got the ball again after that because the politics of it.
yeah, of course.
But what they was doing was they was purposely trying to hold back Dez Bryant's numbers so that they
Uh-huh.
could lowball him on contract negotiations.
And
And
I
he
think
knew that.
they did that with Rico.
It's possible.
I think so because I just think so. But I know for a fact they did it with Dez.
Yeah.
Because what was the talk? Oh, he declined.
Yep.
Dez declined.
Yep.
That's what the talk was. Facts, man. That, that's the thing with Dak. He's too a company guy. Well, he's gonna be a bigger company guy because he's gonna be MVP.
And you know the crazy part is
What that?
Jerry Jones didn't want to pay Dak. And if he would have just waited this after this year, I guarantee you Dak Prescott's not signed for $60 million.
Nah,
Not
he
after
didn't.
the bullshit he put on film this year.
He didn't want to play him in the first place. Brian Broaddus them said it was Stephen Jones convinced Jerry's gonna do it.
Oh, Catboy.
Cowboy, oh, Cowboy, man. He didn't want to do it then. He told him the first time to his face, "I overpaid you."
Yeah, that's true. I remember that.
Told him to his face.
That was right along with Z Cool.
Yep.
He
Yeah,
overpaid both of them.
yeah, man. They done made their money off that old crazy man.
Yeah.
But
I
he done made.
think I, th- I think Jerry Jones watches too much sports talk media, and then he lets it influence him. He
That's a
like he
fact,
like he likes to see himself on TV too much, way
dude.
too much.
Dude, Steve, and all of a sudden Stephen A. campaigned for him to go and pay Dak.
Oh yeah, and the thing is, like I'm not upset with Dak for getting $60 million
No.
because
Mm-mm.
if I was Dak, I'd want 62. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's Dak's job. That's Dak's job is to try to get it, and his agent's job is to get him as much money as possible. It's
Yeah.
Jerry and Steven's job to make sure that they value their assets appropriately and don't lock themselves into bad contracts. But they continue to wait until the very last minute to where their backs are against the wall, and then they have to make a decision, and then you panic and overpay. It's just like the Commanders when they were the Redskins and they let Kirk Cousins walk. They knew what they had with Kirk Cousins. And it was like he's not it.
Yep.
And they're like, you can go over there and drag the Vikings along for the next 6 years of winning some playoff games and not getting it done. And we're gonna try to keep looking for our next franchise quarterback. They knew what they had in Kirk Cousins. The same
Mm-hmm.
thing you got in Dak Prescott.
Or the MVP.
Yeah, the runner up, right?
One vote. John
Yep.
Munch, Michael when they have lost the most. I'm telling y'all, Super Bowl weekend. Something gonna happen. He gonna find a way to be relevant. He gonna either
Yeah,
be part of the
I,
crap.
I think that's what he's holding off on the contract decision. But I can also believe that he already came to terms with Mike McCarthy, but he's like he did with Dak Prescott. But we're gonna hold off the announcement. We already got our gentleman's agreement. We just sat back in the room, and we done our sleepover at my house and all of that stuff that he does.
Bro, you might be right, bro.
They probably already got their gentleman's agreement done and everything, and they just waiting on the moment to steal somebody else's thunder.
Except for
Like
Liam.
I think the same thing with CD and the same thing with Dak. Those contracts are done during the offseason, and they waited to make sure that the Cowboys was in the news on opening day and filled that gap between preseason and the kickoff.
That could be true. Genty, any. But my thing about Genty, I don't know if we will have the offensive line for him to see his full potential.
And he's small.
And he's small and drafting him that high. I still think you can get a productive running back later on. I understand his talent, his ability, all that, but you got to think about the O line we got, man. It
But
ain't gonna.
but you also have to look at the competition that he faced in college. He was not in Big Ten football.
Mm-mm.
That's a different set of boys that you got to dodge and fight through.
Still do not plan on firing Mike Tomlin. Good,
As they shouldn't.
good.
But I tell you what, if he become available, I want him in Dallas.
Dang straight.
And I think that there'll be a whole lot of other teams looking at firing their coaches if he was on the market to get a shot at him.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But see, the Pittsburgh Steelers fans that are calling for his head have enjoyed sugar for so long they don't know what shit smell like.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
They don't know what the struggle is like.
100% facts,
Like,
bro.
you've had three coaches, and the thing is, they forget how bad Bill Cowher failed for years and years before he got his championship.
Long time.
Bill Cowher with the entire '90s without a championship.
Yeah.
He didn't win to what Detroit that game that they had in Detroit versus the Seahawks,
I was just
I
about to say
believe.
that versus the Seahawks.
So they've enjoyed sugar for so long they don't know what shit.
That's true. Dallas not hiring a black coach.
It's a shame that shit like that even got to come up in the conversation.
Yeah. Hey, you could be right, man. You might not.
That's why they keep recycling the same damn coaches, the same coaches. You can fail at one spot, take 2 years off, and go back and be a coordinator, and then come back and get another head coaching job, and then
Or what?
other competent offensive coordinators can't even get interviews.
Dan Quinn. Look at Dan Quinn.
Yeah, Dan Quinn, he got to the Super Bowl, but he ran Atlanta into the ground. They were a horrible team when he left. And he got that based off of how he might just be a good coordinator. Like Wade Phillips. Wade Phillips, bad head coach, excellent defensive coordinator. It's- like I say, it's okay. They will find somebody else.
So they did a mock draft where they took Genty and the rest of the board was so weak for our needs. He's not worth it. The draft is stacked with running back. Yeah, you do not have to do that right then.
Yeah,
Do
I
that
don't
right.
like I don't like the miles on his body.
No, 2,000 some miles? No, sir. I mean, 2,000 some rushing yards.
And I get that a lot of his runs were, home run hits. Like he had a lot of distance runs. So he didn't take the physical punishment as much in the process of getting that. Like 2,000 miles in the NFL is a lot because you're getting beat up on the inside. You getting 3 yard, 3 yard, 3 yard, 20 yard, 3 yard, 3 yard, 40 yards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in college, man, they break them open all the time for you know 60,
Yeah, but
70 yards.
still
It's,
2,000.
it's still
That's
2,000.
a
That's
lot.
a lot of most running backs when they like. I fully expect Saquon Barkley to have a down year next year. That's a lot of miles on your body,
A lot of miles on. Yeah, being that you already been around a while.
and he already had lower body injuries Now he can put 2,000 miles on it plus the playoffs, and he's probably gonna have a down year next year. They always do.
Yeah, lunatic. Mike McCarthy agent, they trying to get the most they can. They not just gonna let Jerry hand him anything. The man literally just said in an interview he wished coaches could be paid on an incentive base, like a performance base. Man, are you crazy?
As a coach, there's no way I would put my contract in the hands of 53 other men that will or won't play. Like you gonna put your money behind Dak Prescott? That's basically what you're saying. I want my head coach money to be dependent on how well Dak Prescott plays.
Jerry,
I don't trust Dak like that.
he is so crazy.
He just say shit, man.
Now he really do. He really did run his mouth. The truth is we have accounting issues for years. Got to credit the Jones and their snowflake hires, and it's terrible, bro. It's a playground, bro. It's a cotton candy fest. Ain't no winners over there, man.
And they got to stop with these damn 1 year contracts. Bring in free agency for 1 year. There's no continuity at the position. Like
Right.
you don't know. Like I think Kendricks is on a 1 year contract. They bring in all of these vets on 1 year contracts at the end of their career, and then you got no continuation of the skill level from season to season. It's so annoying. I mean, the average NFL team already turns over 30% of their roster, so this team is going to look different next year. It's going to be a different team, and it all depends on. Like if I was Dak, I wouldn't even restructure my contract.
I wouldn't do it at all. Kiss my tail. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, I forget what he get paid like 60 million or something next year.
60 mil.
Yeah, and CD count for 30.
Uh-huh.
If I was both of them, nope, I'm not restructuring nothing. I see you in 3 years when I'm at the table again. That's how I would be.
I ain't restructuring Jack.
Nope. Well, all they're gonna do is there's a bunch when they say guaranteed money, there's different types of guaranteed. There's roster bonus guarantees and stuff like that. So the
Uh-huh.
only one that they can kick down the road is signing bonus. So what they do is they convert some of the roster bonuses and stuff like that over to signing bonus, and then they can kick it down the road. That's all they do with the restructure.
Yeah.
He's still got the same amount of money guaranteed. But I
Mm.
read somewhere like he was owed 248 million or something like that because of the previous guaranteed money that they had kicked down the road.
That kicking the can stuff gonna kick in the tail, boy.
Well, you remember he counted 60 million this year on the cap at the beginning of the year before they re-signed him. But when they
Uh,
re-signed him, they freed up that money. But all that money did was get kicked down the road. That money just don't go boof in the thin air. It got kicked down the road. So they owe him like 240 something million still.
God dang. That,
It's sad, man.
oh my God, bro. This is worse than the Romo contract.
It is. And they seem they got worse at negotiating. And they finally had got away from the Romo
We was
contract
free. We
for
was
him.
free from it. We was free, man.
The
Oh,
only thing I can think of is you got to go back to like when Dak came when he was making what 400,000 a year or something like that, and
uh-huh.
that allows you to run those contracts out and get from underneath them. Otherwise, you just got to basically tank to get away from those contracts and just
Yeah.
say, look, Dak Prescott, bad contract, bad deal, aging player, and we're gonna eat this contract and just eat it up, and we're not gonna be able to bring in free agents, and the team's gonna suck. Now that really sucks for all the other players that won't have a chance to compete for a championship. But long term, for the rebuilding the team, that's what you got to do.
He said, y'all think not allowing Coop to get his 500K bonus was bullcrap?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Those
And then
man.
Jerry Jones gonna get on TV and act like he didn't know that he was due that if he played that game.
The man that loved money like he didn't know. You knew that, man.
Well, and the thing is, the day before he got on TV and said, I'm gonna be the GM because I need to know where every dollar is spent. And then gonna sit up there the next day and go, "Oh, I didn't know he was owed $500,000." You just said yesterday that you the GM so that you know where all the money's being is going, and then all of a sudden now you don't know who's owed what.
That was wrong, man.
I wouldn't
That
be
was.
surprised if they asked Cooper to come back and he told them no. After you do something like that, you took money out of his kid's mouth.
I told he kind of gave like a little goodbye on Instagram for real.
Hey, stuff
That was.
like that burns bridges, bro.
Jerry knew that. He know what
That's
every player got a ball. Like, come on, Jerry.
it's like they kept Mike Evans out there throwing the ball to him to get him his roster bonus so that he
Mm.
can get 1,000 yards because every team knows where their player money is. Jerry knew. Jerry knew. The coach knew. All those players knew.
Brady did it for Gronk in Tampa Bay.
Yep. Remember when what's his name Brett Favre laid down so Michael Strahan can break the record?
Oh yeah, yeah.
These players know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
He shouldn't have did that to Cooper Rudd. That was wrong.
Yep.
But you know
Because
them.
if it was really about evaluating Trey Lance, they would have had Trey Lance in earlier in the season.
So don't give me that crap.
No, it ain't about evaluating Trey Lance. Although I do think they're going to bring back Trey Lance. I think they're going to bring back Trey Lance and they're going to draft or pick up a free agent quarterback.
Yeah. I calmly said a well-run organization would have told Rush, "We're not playing you, but we will pay you $250." Put her on my title, Vaughn. That guy, that Brett was a little scared when whatever that name is in front of him. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Dak.
Gastino?
38 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Yeah, those two interceptions are going to be game two. About 2 games.
hey,
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 you using certain people's mindset, certain Cowboy fans, I ain't gonna say no names. They say that, when a player go down, they rusty and they need time to recover. So who knows what Dak Prescott we gonna get. Dak Prescott running around on the sideline, jumping and all of that stuff and skipping and rollerblading and all of that. But apparently when he come back from and actually start playing football, his hamstring gonna be an excuse for him.
man, I saw that man run into the locker room in the Cowboy leg game, bro.
Yeah. The week after he quote unquote tore his hamstring off the bone, he was on the sideline and they ran into him in the middle of a play.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know about that injury, bro.
I don't think it is as bad as they tried to let on. I saw Dak Prescott on crutches one day. One day.
I don't know.
I don't think it is as bad. It might have been a partial tear off the bone, but that could be anything from a millimeter to an inch.
Jerry might just shut him down because of what he paid him, bro.
I think that you had a season that was clearly a loss, and this gives them an excuse.
Uh
Well, if
huh.
we had Dak at the later end of the season, maybe we could have pulled it off. I
I mean,
told
that
everybody.
could
Did
have
I
been.
did I not tell everybody back in October? I said Jerry Jones thinks this is a down season, and Mike McCarthy's going to be back. I tried to tell everybody that, and this was why Dak Prescott was still playing.
He said, "You're not walking anywhere if your ham tore off the bone." Yeah,
I
man.
agree. I agree.
I
You
don't.
definitely not traveling with the team.
Right. It's been throwing me for a loop. And then they ran into the dude. I don't know. I don't know about this one, man.
They literally ran into Dak on the sideline, and he backed up with no limp or anything.
I don't know.
James Jones called his ass out. That's what it was. Remember that the whole video was talking about when James Jones said that Dak Prescott quit on his team, and
Yeah.
he said unless it's off the bone, you quit on your team. He's like, man, because we out here fighting you, and you the quarterback, and you pulled your hamstring. And see what it was to save Dak Prescott from embarrassment, they had to say it was off the bone. And at that point, you gotta play it out, which is IR. Because you can't say it's off the bone and then bring his ass back in 2 weeks.
Right.
And the
Right.
narrative around Dak Prescott going out for a hamstring pull was that he quit on his team.
Right.
It's more than just winning football games.
The bone of you walking and get hit on the sideline and
Ain't no
what?
way, bro.
What?
I remember they carded. Remember when Tyron Smith tore his off the bone in
Yeah.
practice?
Yeah.
We didn't see Tyron Smith that entire time he was off.
Nope.
Not
Not one.
one time.
Not one sight of him.
With Dak Prescott over there like he Taylor Swift up in the booth. And then on the sideline. Like he up in the booth on the first quarter, and then the fourth quarter he down there laughing on the sideline. Like get out of it's annoying.
I don't know about that one. You might be right, Rich. It might have been a business decision.
It was a
Jeremiah
business decision.
trash. Because he know he screwed up this year, bro. Get us an OC. Not so worried if McCarthy returns. We need creativity. My McCarthy called the play, so it don't even matter.
Yeah, but just like James Jones said, Mike McCarthy's offense is set up. It's not, there's no motions and all of that stuff. It is about the quarterback being able to identify the defense and isolate the best route and know where he's going to go with the ball before the snap.
That can't
And
do
the,
that.
and the problem is Dak Prescott has always struggled when they show you one thing before the snap and then drop out in the coverage. He cannot throw in it. He
Mm,
can't. And then it's a very basic offense. You got speed guys running curl routes when they
right.
should be running slants and go routes. You got Turpin turning around doing a curl route, and he's so damn small that the cornerback just reaches right over top of him to bat the ball away.
Man,
Damn, Baker! Holy shit!
what happened?
He's running through these motherfuckers.
Word. NFL fans are calling for Tony Romo to be fired for his commentary during today's Bills Broncos game. Man, fans,
Man, I don't. Why is everybody so soft, man?
they could eat it. Plus, they all the stuff. Like 80 said, just put two high safeties, and he freaked out.
Yo, Baker ran over Bobby Wagner. Holy shit!
What?
Put him on his ass.
Word. Well, that was a hell of a defense they had with Bobby Wagner and KJ right now, man.
Yeah.
God Almighty, Bennett.
Yeah, the only way I can see the Cowboys improving significantly next year is if they go into full fucking picks mode and they go in and trade for some veterans and give them picks away and get you some veterans that can come in here and make an immediate impact. And it's crazy to see that I couldn't believe it when I found out they didn't even talk to Derrick Henry at all. It'd be one thing if they call him and Derrick Henry go, nah, I ain't interested. But to get up, to not even shake the tree,
And
that's
but
so that's so cocky and arrogant, man.
brought Zeke back though.
Yeah,
And got his old stuff in front of that TV and say Zeke can still be a starter in this league. Man, Jerry's so crazy, man.
Zeke can barely be a water boy, man.
He's terrible, bro. Dude, I forgot what he averaged in New England. It was pathetic,
Two
though.
point 2.3 yards per carry. He left us at 2.7. Now, this last run, I think he averaged 3.0.
Lord have mercy.
They keep showing him running over Bobby Wagner. Oh, he flipped that shit on him.
Go ahead, Baker.
I like Baker Mayfield, man. He played with that little bit of like edge on his, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like old Baker, man. Baker, all right.
I bet you Cleveland wish they still had him.
Old shaking, man. What's up with DeShaun Watson, man?
Deshaun Watson is what
Freak,
happens when you take a quarterback and you take him off the field for 2 years. That's what happens.
freak man.
Yeah. But Deshaun Watson, the reason he got a guaranteed contract is because the NFL went to him and said, look, we need to make all this go away. So you pay out these women, we're gonna guarantee your contract and we're gonna make sure it's enough to cover what you pay out.
Dude got a guaranteed contract, bro.
Guaranteed, coming off of multiple sexual assault claims.
Oh my god.
And they guaranteed his contract because what it was he was dead set on taking all of them to court and
Yeah,
making it this long, multi-year drawn out thing that was gonna be surrounded all over the shield. Everything, every time they mentioned Deshaun Watson and football and the lawsuit, the NFL name was going to come into it. So they went to him and told him, like, look, you pay these women off, make them go away, and we're going to guarantee you a contract, but you're going to go over and we're going to put you in the abyss of Cleveland. And you just going to shut up and play your contract out and go away.
you mean close my channel down for my cover? What cover? You mean my
They get
title?
they getting on you about your title.
Is that what you mean, my
they,
title?
they reporting you to the YouTube police.
My cover. Is he talking about my title?
Yeah,
Sean,
yeah,
everybody
Kyle. He ruined his own career. He did.
did
It's
want
it's
to
Instagram freak
freaky man.
chasing them damn Instagram women. I keep telling people that's not real, man.
Yeah, you must don't know me, bro. This is obviously just a troll, but okay.
It's a troll title, man. Troll title.
Title, brother. Troll title. Relax, man. Yeah, he's a freak. He did ruin his own career, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
who calls Instagram models to come give a massage?
man,
And what dumbass Instagram model? You not qualified to give no damn sports athlete no massage.
he
You
don't even.
knew what you was going to do.
My man just wanted to get to the wood. He wanted to get off, and they went. They know what they was going to do.
They knew what they was getting into. I'm not blaming nobody left, right, up, down, whatever. But
Right.
you know what scenarios you walking into. You ain't never met this guy a day in your life, and he reach out to you
You ain't
after
never.
seeing your half naked pictures on Instagram, and
And
he say, "Come give me a massage."
my neck and my back hurt, and come give me a massage. Girl, you ain't never even typed out the word massage.
Man, listen,
Hopped
it's
on.
it's just, it's just like the people that I used to say, look, Michael Jackson and the boys, right? He been accused multiple times, never been convicted, no evidence of it, right? But I guarantee you, I wasn't gonna leave my boys around his ass.
Freaking freak. Hey, hey. We won't do no MJ slander.
Hey, listen, he wasn't gonna be around my boys. I tell you that much.
Understand that, but probably mine either. But I'm still going. He wasn't found guilty.
Hey, look, that's what I said. I said he no evidence and nothing. But you accuse somebody of that, my kids are not gonna be the one to be
Oh, I
verified on it.
understand. I'm with you 100%.
It's
I
the
don't even
same thing. The same thing with these parents that sent their daughters down there to be with R. Kelly. I'm like,
don't,
you lost your mind, man.
don't get me started because they should be in jail too.
They should be in jail. They
They just
sent they. How do you not know where your 14-year-old daughter is?
give me a break, y'all. What y'all thought? Y'all thought y'all about to come up. That's what y'all thought.
Look,
Deshaun
I was in elementary when I first heard about R. Kelly. Elementary.
Yeah, I'll
So
tell you.
anybody that try to act like they don't know what they didn't know what was going on is a damn lie.
Oh, he is missing the whole 2025. Deshaun gonna miss the whole year.
He
He
ruptured it again?
Oh yeah, he did. I saw Kevin
When?
talking about it last night.
When did he rupture it again?
I guess I don't know, but they Shannon Sharp and Ocho were talking about it last night.
So he was rehabbing and ruptured it again?
They said what happened was he They said you been a boot for a while. He wasn't in no boot.
Yes.
He was just free.
Oh
He didn't wear the boot.
man.
Shannon was like, "You supposed to be in a boot for months."
Yeah.
And they said DeShaun was never in the boot, so he ruptured it again.
My wife's sister ruptured her Achilles. She was in a boot for months.
They said he
He,
did it.
he, he tried to do that damn Aaron Rodgers bullshit.
They said he did it right after he proposed to his girlfriend. He messed it up again because he wasn't in no dang boot like an idiot.
Wow.
He bucks Mike Evans. I like Mike Evans, man. Solid, solid, solid wide receiver, man.
He played the game the way it's supposed to be played.
There you go. That's he do. He do. Solid route running, know the playbook, know where to be and when to be. I like Mike Evans. Real solid dude, man.
And he put up these numbers with all different type of quarterbacks. He played with the GOAT. He played with Baker. He played with Jameis lame ass.
James is so funny. That's my neighbor. He his hometown 30 from me. That's me. He funny.
Yo, I think he be trolling people though.
He do. He do.
He be doing some of those free game speeches and the press conferences at the end. I think he be trolling people.
He was like that in high school, bro. He was so weird. He was like that in high school, dude. Like he was funny, bro. He was popular though. He was popular. Like he was that dude in high school.
I like people that control people naturally to make where people have to question whether or not they being trolled.
Orlando Brown do it.
I don't think I've ever heard him talk.
You don't know Orlando Brown?
I know Orlando Brown. I don't think I've heard him talk though.
The stuff he do is not real. It's fake.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the child actor that act like he? Yeah, I know who you. I didn't. I forgot that was his name.
Yeah, he is faking, bro. He do that for bro.
Oh
That
yeah,
man,
he say some of the most outlandish shit.
bro. That
But
man,
he could do a dead face too, though. It'd be hilarious.
he was just with his family on Thanksgiving. His wife on Christmas, his wife and kids. They all had the little matching PJ do what normal as can be. Man, it's fake, bro.
Yeah,
But yeah, James Winston, Joe, he's a fun, bro. He's funny, bro. Like I say, he went to high school, like in a place called Hueytown High School. He was a dog over there. He was a dog in baseball too, man. He was funny, man. He was a big old kid, man. He was 6'4" early though. He was 6'4" in like 10th grade, 9th grade.
yeah.
He was a big old kid, man. Popular, bro. He had some allegations down there at FSU though.
I remember.
He had some actually in high school, but it kind of got swept on the rug with this little girl on the dance line. He was a senior. She was like 9th grade, man.
Well, and that's the thing is when you start early and people start covering up for people, it tends to the allegations tend to get worse as time goes on.
Yeah, because you ain't been disciplined for it.
Yep.
You
Yep.
might get in trouble for, and that's what happened to R. Kelly. Aaliyah mom, in order for not to him go to prison, he had to give up his right to his masters. Aaliyah
Yeah.
mom had the rights to R. Kelly masters since the 90s.
It's like remember when Chris Carter got in trouble for saying that every athlete needed to make sure they had a fall guy with them.
Yeah.
That is the lack of accountability 101 right there is to say make sure you got a guy willing to do the time like Shine did.
Yeah.
Take the fall.
10 years, man.
And
And he
I'll tell
put
you right.
it did for Big Ben after he crashed a motorcycle. He should have went to jail. He was not allowed to operate.
Oh, and that shit that he pulled down in what was it, Louisiana, New Orleans, with the
Uh-huh.
girl in the bathroom.
Yeah, man.
They just blew over that like it was nothing.
Facts. He used Murder Man. Yeah, that's Murder Man right there. I don't say his name.
You talking about what's his name? The rapper, the
Mm.
wannabe rapper.
No, Murder Man before him from the Buccaneers, number 52. I mean, from the Baltimore Ravens, number 52.
You talking about Ray?
Yeah, Murder Man.
Oh yeah.
Definitely Murder Man.
Nobody even talk about it. Nobody even talk about it when they talk about Ray
Nah,
Lewis.
he did it. Okay, what did he say? He did it.
They trying to say that the people he was with did it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He was. That's the same excuse they use for what's his name, the
Mike
cornerback that wanted to be the rapper. That was
Mike
in Dallas.
Mike Evans hasn't had a season without 1,000 yards, man.
Yeah, every single one of them,
Solid,
11 of them straight.
solid, bro. Already over 12,000. He should be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he'll be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he should be, bro. Over 12,000 already.
Yeah.
I like him. I like him. Same. He probably gonna retire a Buccaneer.
But see, Mike Evans is the type of player that'll play for another 2 years in Tampa, and then Jerry Jones will try to get him once he's a step slower, and
100%.
Jerry Jones will then try to bring him in on a 1 or 2 year contract and
And
see if
swear,
they can get more sweat and blood out of him.
oh, he still can play the game. Yeah, man. Let me see how much money he makes.
Well, boys, that Mike Evans, he can sure catch a ball.
10,000 yard season. He's still good. Oh, we can't wait to see what he's gonna do for us. Full of crap.
He be the one that tears hamstring off the bone on week 1.
Like, let me look at his contract so I can get mad real quick before I go to bed.
Who, Evans?
Yeah,
Kevin Joseph, that's what his name was.
I look at rich people money, man, just to make myself upset. I really do. It motivates me. Okay, his whole career, he's already earned $134 million. All right, that's enough for the night.
Evans?
Mike Evans has earned $134 million already.
And that's probably underpaid for his talent. 11 years?
11 years, his cash earnings is $134 million.
So he averaged $13 million a year over the course of his career?
Playing 2025, he'll make 21 if he play this year. When incentives and all that, it can go.
Nah, they gonna restructure that or extend it. They're not gonna let him hit for 21.
He's a free agent in 2026.
Yeah, they're not gonna let him hit for 21 on that.
You don't think so?
Nope. That's too much for a wide receiver to hit the cap. They're gonna kick that down the road.
But it's just a 1 year contract. It's a 1 year thing though.
Yeah, they're gonna extend him. They're not gonna let Mike Evans walk out of the building right now.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh yeah, he was talking about Kevin Joseph, aka Boss Man, Fat Murder Man, rap dude.
Yeah, they'd be fooled. If they let Mike Evans walk out of the building, Jerry, the current Mike Evans, I want in Dallas.
I'm not gonna forgive. I'm not gonna forgive Dan Quinn for Kevin Joseph and DeShaun Wright, bro.
Yeah, I just wonder how much of it is him and how much of it is Jerry and his draft team.
I don't know. That year there, we drafted heavy on defense. I feel like Dan Quinn was heavy in that one.
He probably had some say in it, but I don't know if he had the full. Like, we're going to sit up there and say that Mike McCarthy can't even determine what 53 men suit is on his team, but all of a sudden Dan Quinn had full authority to draft whoever he wanted. I doubt that.
Wasn't Sean? He from Cali. He went to Langley at first. Then he went to Oregon State.
Yeah, I just find it hard to believe that he came in. He probably came in and it was like, look, this is the type of person I like, and these are my top 5 or something like that. But
I know.
I guarantee you, Jerry and Will McClay made the final decisions on.
I know who picked Tolbert.
Who picked Tolbert?
Dak Prescott.
Well, yeah, man. That's his boy. Dak loves that boy.
That's public information. Dak picked Tolbert.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. Like the quarterbacks is like the star point guard. They get to like LeBron James. LeBron James. Everybody on the Lakers, including the coaches, play at the pleasure of LeBron James. When LeBron James is done with them, they go.
Man,
and it's the same thing with each NFL. When you got franchise quarterbacks that are locked up like Dak Prescott is, if he want a player, you're gonna bring that player in.
Man, Boss Man, Fat Murder Dude, Rap Boy, been on 5 teams since he left the Cowboys.
Because he's trash.
Trash. 5 teams.
He's trash, man.
I know he sell weed somewhere now.
But he should have been gone the second year. Like, just cut bait and move on.
Cut bait and move on.
Once again, people got to stop thinking every player is meant to play for 10, 15 years. The great ones play that long. Most of them only get 1 or 2 contracts. And half of those are cut in the middle of their second contract.
I'm going for next year. There you go. I'm going to put on his shirt.
Hey, I was gonna get on one of your lives one time, man, and just start trolling about, man, y'all need to leave Dak alone, man. Dak is good. And I was gonna start pulling up some garbage time stats and all of that stuff. I was gonna troll the hell out of y'all.
We should have did it,
Because
but I'm already
you could always find a stat.
Nate.
Just like they always say, like he's got the most fourth quarter comebacks. Well, I tell you what, I want the quarterback that got the most wins without fourth quarter comebacks, because that means he did the job in the first three quarters.
Hmm.
Why you always coming back? Why you always leading from behind?
Of course it was Nate Dog. That's how they pick. Yeah, that's how they think they know it all. They try to jump on these guys early so they can be like they right. They all do that.
Hey,
They all,
805, Dak has the potential to be good. We're not. I've never called him a bum. He's put
nah,
out good film. We just know his shortcomings, and his shortcomings says that he is divisional round at best. If everything falls right, he can get you. He can get you to the divisional round.
why did this team draft Taco Charlton? Why did they draft Taco Charlton?
But see, that goes back to my Dan Quinn problem. Is that's why I don't know if it's all you can put it all on Dan Quinn, because they've had this problem before
That's
him.
true. That's true.
There are certain positions, and it might just be the draft, the scouting department, where they can't scout certain positions. They don't know how to appropriately evaluate the talent. We haven't. We've been searching for defensive tackles forever, bro. That's gone through multiple
Yeah.
defensive coordinators.
Taco tried to play football down here, like 40 minutes away from me. He played with the Birmingham Stallion USFL
Yeah,
team.
yeah. I think that we they have a lot of media driven philosophies that they let these networks and stuff determine
That's a
who.
good point. We have
Just
had
like remember when Jim Irsay came out? What's his name to do all the mock drafts? Fuck, I forget his name. But Jim Irsay said, "Who the fuck is he?" He worked for ESPN, and Jim Irsay was like, "He don't know shit."
that's funny.
Yeah, it's like everybody, these damn talking heads on these sports networks get on TV, and they guarantee you, oh, the Cowboys are going to lose this, and they're going to win this, and such is going to win this by this, and then when they lose, they just move on like they never even said it. Like they never even get on TV and be like, "Yo, I was off completely on that one," or
They
"I was
told
wrong."
the
The first one I've seen is Rex Ryan got on TV today and apologized to the Texans because he told what's his name, that this is going to be the Chargers, that the Chargers got a bye week playing the Texans, and the
he said
Texans called them out on it.
they said that the Mel Kiper.
Mel Kiper, that's what it was. Yeah, he's like, who the fuck is Mel Kiper? All of a sudden, this man that don't know shit about football, all of a sudden start putting out drafts,
Okay,
and
I
then start
so,
telling everybody that do it for a living that they didn't know what they was doing.
so we got somebody else in here that don't know me or know my channel, not understanding this is a troll title. He said Dak is 9 years in with 2 playoff wins, MVP, one hamstring away from injury. Stop the cap. Relax, brother. Relax.
It's a troll title, bro.
You don't know my
You-
channel, so I ain't even tripping. I get it. I put that title there as a joke, but it's a troll title.
Dak is above average 805. I think he's above average.
Yeah, he's above average.
Yeah.
That big spank go someplace. You don't know. He's saying he see my title. He's saying you must don't see my title. That's why everybody tripping because of my title. I put a troll title.
805, there's a lot worse quarterback play than Dak Prescott.
Facts. But see, that's the
Uh,
thing. We never say he's completely trash. We never do.
no. No, but if you point out one thing that he do wrong, everybody act like you hate the guy. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's like if I tell somebody, man, I don't like girls with eyelashes, those big eyelashes. Oh, you hate all women. What the hell? How did it go so extreme? I don't like one thing about the way he played. That don't mean I don't like the player himself. Like,
Right.
people got to just slow down. Like every quarterback has their ups and downs and their deficiencies, and they're good and they're bad. It just when the lights are bright for Dak Prescott, his bad outweighs his good.
Facts. Facts.
But it's
That's
crazy. It's crazy, Fifth, because I don't understand this YouTube algorithm that when you put up a title slamming Dak Prescott, all the Dak supporters come into the room. When you put up a title supporting Dak, all the haters come into the room. I don't understand this YouTube
it's
algorithm.
so crazy. This is ridiculous.
You what was it yesterday or the day before? You put a we were talking about how to get Dak some help,
Literally last night, we spent the first 40 minutes saying what we could do to improve Prescott. The
and
first 40 minutes,
everybody
we
came
got
in
called
thinking you was
old,
hating on him.
and we got called old. We ain't got no viewers. We don't know what we talking about. Why we hate Dak? Y'all always hate Dak. This is a team that Jerry built for Romo. Just all type of off the wall stuff.
Yeah.
It was just bad. And we literally
And
spent 40
then you
minutes.
180 the title, and all the people that tell you Dak is a bum now.
It's so crazy. Like, what is this, man? Like, bro, is this Earth 2? We was on Earth 1 last night. This is Earth 2. I supported Dak last night. What he need to succeed, and everybody came in there. Oh, you a hater. Now I make a title about him MVP. What they want to hear. Now it's like, man, you crazy. Dak ain't no. God dang. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I
It's
tune into this season, bro. And whatever happens on that field, we gonna talk about on this channel like we always do, good or bad, bro. If he bad, we gonna fry him. If anybody else bad, we gonna fry. We fry everybody, but people only hear Dak, Dak, Dak. We literally fry everybody. We've said cut some of the players that we said we don't care about. Diggs, y'all favorite coach Al Harris. We said let him go. We get at everybody, bro. Like we don't care. Nah, we don't do that, man. We get at everybody over here, bro. Yeah, nah, man. I can tell y'all, man. Just tune in this season, man. It's gonna be a lot better. Man. We bringing the round table back, man. New and improved. Only gonna be the same name, but we're gonna do it right, man. We're gonna have everybody gonna have a legit, nice looking setup. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it right this year, man. We gonna make it look real good. We're gonna
I
make it look
said,
real.
if,
We gonna.
if y'all make it a consistent thing on a certain day at a certain time, I can probably make it work.
I forgot your work can call you anytime.
Yeah, and I make a lot of money, so when
I
the bell rings, I go.
I know that's real. 2025 full of macaronis.
I
Yeah,
made I made $1,000 in 3 hours yesterday, and I worked for 30 minutes today and made 400.
going crazy.
Yeah, because I was on the phone with OG. I was helping him out at the TV setup, and
So
I was like, dude, I gotta go. And I was like, I'll hit you back in an hour or two when I finish. But my emergency call rate is $200 an hour. So
right. Yeah.
when that phone rings, outside of I don't miss nothing to do with family. But if I'm sitting around and not doing nothing, oh, I'm going to work.
Eshan said, like I said yesterday, we're talking about what can we do to help Dak. Yeah, he's a $60 million QB. Right. Right.
Yeah, and there's not one Cowboy fan that I know that roots for Dak Prescott to fail.
We don't.
I have never heard before I even started joining your lives. I was just in the chat room, and this goes 1980, you, Corner, OG, Cowboys champ, Eshot, all of y'all. I have never heard y'all say, "Man, I hope Dak Prescott go out here and just blow the game." I've never heard that.
Nah, cause we Cowboys fan. We want him to win for the
Yeah,
team.
if he's the
But
starting quarterback, in order for us to get a championship, we need him to play good. But at the
but
same time, you got to be able to critique what you see. You can't just be a blind fan.
but you know how many Dak fans wanted Cooper Rush to lose so they can run to the internet?
Oh yeah, yeah, yep. You did hear that. I did
Pathetic.
hear that.
That's
That
pathetic.
that first game against the Eagles, they was hoping he went out there and played horrible. They wanted him to, so that all they wanted to be able to say was, "Well, Dak Prescott would have won that."
Facts. Champ, what up, man?
What's up, man?
How that game looking?
I don't know. I'm about to look about some scenarios.
Exactly, Eshan. That's all we preaching. We break down every single. I gotta shout out Champs again because when we brought in Rojo, when was that?
Oh, 2 years ago.
Champ was screaming why we aren't draft. Like Champ was literally for weeks screaming about getting a running back. Everybody like, oh, we straight. We don't need. Even when we cut Rojo, even if Rojo won the best, he was a bigger style running back. So salute to you for the past 2 years for screaming how the running back position was gonna hurt us, and look what it did to us. It hurt us so bad. And then with the thing with Rico, they didn't even use it because Zeke went crying to Daddy Jerry, and they lied like Rico was sick, and the man out there taking pictures.
Mm-hmm. Signing autographs.
Signing autographs.
Talking about he had he had the C word and the E word.
Lying.
Yeah. And then he back the next game. And how many yards did Zeke get in that game? Make 30 something years up? 30, maybe 32, 35 yards?
What that game right there?
Yeah. When Zeke was crying about he not getting enough carries.
I forgot, but he had a bad game.
So he been having a bad game all year. The score is 13-10 Commanders.
13-10. Understand you work on Sundays? Oh, he got me on mute.
Oh.
I work any day the phone rings, bro.
Okay. Zeke tried to G.
I normally take Saturday, Sundays off, but if the price is right, I can get out of bed.
Zeke tried to. It was a 30 against the Lions. He rushed for 30 yards. Then goes to the Eagles and fumbled and caused a touchback.
Yeah.
Pathetic. Pathetic, man. Yeah, we're gonna bring back a new show this fall, man. We're gonna bring back a new show this fall. We're gonna have a nice setup too, man. We're gonna have like nice backdrop. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be real dope.
Well, are you going to use the green screen?
I'm either gonna use that or I'm gonna use something that I lay out for the whole channel.
I can help you with that if you need it.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I want everybody on that show to have some type of cowboy thing in their background.
Well, I'm gonna do a green screen behind me.
Okay,
So
cool. Well, it can be anything. I'm excited. Feel it'll be fun. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this fall, man. We're gonna do it this fall.
we should do a test run during the
We are.
preseason.
We're gonna have to. Yeah, for sure. So
Yeah.
Even if we do it like a private stream, just so we can work out the kinks.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, we gonna hook it up this man. We're gonna hook it up this fall. We're gonna really bring it back and be organized and have every topic lined up like we did the round table. Like we had all our topics on the road and everybody had a certain amount of time to talk. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna definitely.
Do you know about the different streaming softwares?
Yeah.
Uh,
I used to use OBS. I just started with StreamYard. I was on
yeah.
OBS back in the day, man.
I got a really good computer. My son, I set up my son's streaming station. They both do gaming,
I got a
but
gaming use sitting right beside, well, not beside me, like over towards my kitchen. I don't even use it.
you can do OBS where you can set up a different scene for each person. That way, when they talking, you can switch to that scene, and it makes their uh their video feed bigger than everybody else's smaller. And then as you at controlling the feed, you can switch it from one scene to the other
We
to
can do
bring
that.
people in.
You
I
can do
think we
that.
can do that right now, StreamYard,
We can
can
do that
you?
on StreamYard too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can put everybody else out. But I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, we gonna hook it up. I don't want to use the word round table. We're gonna come up with another name.
Yeah, and you can put the topics at the bottom of the screen and all that stuff so
Now
they
that
can transition. And
we
you
gonna
the thing with, like I was saying, with OBS, I don't know StreamYard, but with OBS and Streamlabs, you can preset all that stuff up, a week in advance and make sure
yep.
all your graphics and stuff is set up right.
I used to on my old videos when I used to use OBS and Streamlab. I used to have the low. I used to have it hooked up on, but it's way that's on my old videos. I used to have the backdrop. The man I had it all back in the day. That was not running off my what was I using? D7200 Nikon back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna hook it up, man. We're gonna come up with a fire show, man. We're gonna have to create a group and pass some names around.
Sure, I know Cowboys truth.
Yeah, we're gonna toss a lot of names around. What everybody agree with, that's how we're gonna do it.
Mm.
We're gonna have to agree to put pre-game, post-game, pre-game, halftime, post-game, things like that. And it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be fun.
Once you get it up and running good, then you can even stream the games and put the scoreboards up there that automatically update and all that stuff.
I can't wait. I'm excited about it, man.
Good. Let me know what I can help with. I
Okay,
don't do all that stuff.
I will for sure. I just got to see who all in on it because I don't want to. Everybody say they in on it and then they back out, but then they want to come later and.
Well, I mean, I'm not one. I don't care about financial incentives. I don't want anything from it. But
No, not like
if you want to start it with a smaller group and then bring in other people as it
no,
gets
I mean like
easier to
everybody.
work with.
I mean like everybody that be on here now. Like if Corner want to do it, if Savage and OG. I'm just saying if everybody want to be a part of it. I just want to know ahead of time.
Yeah.
Mm.
I already know you with it, Eshan. I already know you with it for sure.
Yeah, I'm down.
I already know, champ. It's gonna be lit though. We're gonna take it back over again. We're gonna take it back over again. Like this year with Prescott coming back off this injury too. Oh boy, we about to. Man, hey, we
I
about
need
to.
know what? I need to do a music video with a song called Dakaronis.
I am. Eshan. Oh, they ain't Eshan said that. Nate Dogg. I am Nate Dogg. I'm definitely gonna have call in. You definitely be able to call in. Facts. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
after Tuesday, we'll know if McCarthy coming back or not.
Well, not necessarily, because he can re-sign with the Cowboys at any time.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Tuesday. I'm hoping he go to Chicago and interview.
Man, not Dan Quinn. Mike McCarthy finna go where the money is, bro.
Yeah, I
I
believe he
hope
can do
so.
the interview tomorrow. I
That's
believe
why
he
his
Yeah,
can do the interview tomorrow.
age working, bro. He going where the money is, man. Dude,
I wouldn't blame
man,
him.
yeah, he
man,
like
I don't blame him.
that, bro.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
blame
like,
I don't blame anybody for ever getting their money right because a championship is never guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Everything can go right, and you can lose your quarterback the week before the Super Bowl, and it's nothing's guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys watched that Green Bay game, but they was dropping like flies.
oh yeah,
Even if they
I saw a
even if
little
they
bit
would have
of the
won,
second half.
even if they would have won that game, they had so many players that got injured during that game. You never know. Dude. That's the one thing you can't predict and can't count on is health.
Hmm.
And your quarterback tore his hamstring, quote unquote, off the bone, throwing a damn out route.
I think, you know what? I think he did it when he took that 20-yard running. When he ran 20 yards.
I think that played a part in it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they probably weakened it, but in the end, the pop was the throw.
That's sad.
That, that right there to me, he's not stretching. He's not working on quads.
Now, I think that they train differently,
That's a
and
fact.
everything is all about power and forward, and your quarterback needs to be limber. Tom Brady was not working on powerlifting and all that stuff. Never, ever.
Flyo, never.
So,
Yoga, all that stuff. Every
yeah,
Stretching.
that's
Hmm.
what
Be
he was
flexible.
doing. But these dudes want to sit up there and power lift and show and so that they can put on a TikTok video or something like that to show they start strong. I don't need my quarterback to be strong.
Jalen Hurt.
right.
Yep.
I'm with you. I don't need my QB to be strong. That's a fact. That's a
Yeah.
fact.
I need I want to see my lineman bench press something a record.
Hmm.
But I don't need my quarterback to squat 600 pounds because he shouldn't be having to push through people.
Exactly, Eshan. That's what Tom Brady did. And look at him. No serious injuries ever in 20 years.
He had that ACL when he dove into his knee, but
Oh yeah.
that was just a freak thing. It wasn't no stress
Oh,
type injury because
oh,
he was training wrong.
well, it allowed him longevity. The way he trained, the way he ate, the way he took care of his body, longevity, man. And
Mhm.
I say this year, man, we gonna see what's going on, man. We're gonna see what old Dak and Dak gonna do, man. We're gonna be right there, front and center, ready. We're gonna be right there, boy. I'm telling you.
Well, before I can talk about that, it start with the front office first.
I gotta get me a dang on. I gotta get me a dang on antenna TV, so all we gotta be on the same page. Cause Champ probably already watching the preseason game for next year. There's a reason he consistently healthy for 20 years. Right. Brady had a quick release too. He's not stretching plays and taking unnecessary hits. That's a fact too. Tom Brady kissed his kids for too long. Oh man, man. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah, smart guy, man. Always smart, man. Get rid of the ball, and that goes back to what Uncensored was talking about. He knows where he's going with the ball before the play snaps, and that's why he gets it out so quick.
Dak don't. Dak looking at 20, 30 yards to field.
Well, Uncensored said pre-snap, the defense might look like they in something else, and when the
Mm-hmm.
ball going to something else, and that confuses Dak, and he don't know what to do. He don't know what to do. You know, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, but hey, that's where we at with. I'm excited about this fall. I'm ready to get this new show start kicked off, man. I'm excited. This also Brady had a different IQ. One of the defense can completely neutralize that. Dak, oh man, y'all see my title though. Dak 2025 MVP, baby.
Huh?
38, 38 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
I didn't see that. I just saw the stream yard. I didn't see the title.
My title said Dak 2025 MVP.
You got a question mark?
No.
Hmm.
Yeah, Eshan, we're gonna do it up this fall, bro. We're gonna have a dope show, bro. A real nice show. Seriously. It's gonna be a nice show, bro. I'm talking about we're gonna have it looking like professional for real. Dak needs his wide receiver to have 10 yards of separation. That's true, man. That's on Prescott, man. He can't get away
And you
from
know
that.
what's the problem with Prescott? Like no, like what our sister said. Dak needs to throw it as soon as that ball is hiked. The receivers should be already in. When they make that cut, the ball should already be gone
The ball should be gone.
already. But
That's
Dak
how it's
hold
supposed to
on
be.
to the damn ball way too damn long.
Say what uncensored?
That's how it's supposed to be. As soon as they make that cut, that ball's supposed to be on them. You're
I
not
hate
gonna in the NFL. You're not gonna maintain separation against these world class DBs more than a second or two. They're too good.
Mm-hmm.
Once you make their cut, their recovery speed is gonna get back on them, and that's why all these people claiming that the receivers never get open. That DB is always gonna be a half a second behind when you make your cut because he don't know which way you're going.
Oh yeah, Nate dog. It'll be on YouTube for sure. Absolutely. We're
And
gonna
we can multi stream it. You can start up
we gonna have it
your Twitch and your Instagram and your and X and all of that. You can do
on.
all of them at the same time.
Me and Corner was doing the half table show. We were screaming it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all at the same time. We was doing it. Yeah, we was doing it on platform. We're gonna do it, man. We're gonna
Yeah,
have a
and if everybody else has OBS, everybody can stream it together on all their channels at the same time. I know StreamYard does that now, where you can stream it on your channel and their channel if you got the paid version.
I got a game PC.
Mm-hmm.
Built this PC myself after I bought all the parts off newegg.com. I built it myself.
Yeah,
17-3 Buccaneers.
What?
good. Fuck
Yeah,
Dan Quinn.
he has good commercials and he has a field in his backyard. He did. Hey, look, we ain't seen them sleep number commercials though, have we?
Now, but I seen a Home Depot commercial from him.
He got
Hey,
money.
remember when he used to do those bag of shit commercials? Remember those?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It
not
was a
mad.
premonition.
I'm glad you're getting your money, brother. Get it. I have no hate for that. I'm talking. My only thing we talking what we're going on this field, man.
And like I said,
Yeah.
it's not his fault that Jerry offered that stupid contract.
Hey,
Not
look,
at all.
I would take it 100
I would
times out of
sign it too.
100.
I would sign it too.
Oh, 17-13.
Yeah, I be telling people all the time, like, I don't blame no player or coach ever for taking as much money as they can get.
I'm going to Law Nation. You guys are mean. Hey,
So one time I was working in aluminum manufacturing, right? And this was
mhm.
when I was 17, 18 back in Ohio. And the one lady in HR made the mistake and gave a guy a check for the entire balance of the payroll account. That dude went home, cashed that check so damn fast. He came to work the next day. Everybody else check bounced. So he come to work the next day grinning. He walked away with $400,000 for the entire payroll balance.
Oh
And
Lord,
then the law says you got to give it back, right? Because it's not due to you. But they don't tell you how you got to give it back. You supposed to negotiate that back. He lied and told them that he spent it all already. So they told him that they would take a certain percentage of his paycheck until it was paid off. That dude walked around there strutting with his head high because he knew he couldn't be fired.
that is
That
so insane.
Damn.
that is the way Dak Prescott is gonna be.
I'll tell you something. Tell you a great story about Ohio back when I was over the road trucker eons ago, probably 2015. Man, I had to pull a gun on somebody. I was in Youngstown, Ohio.
That's where I'm from.
You from
I know what you're
Youngstown?
talking. I am Southside Youngstown.
Word. I was in Youngstown, man. I was just sleeping in my truck.
Hey, Richard Pryor came to Youngstown. Said he never coming back. They
Bro,
cut
boy,
they cut different there.
I told my dispatch, don't you ever dispatch. I'm not going through there.
Youngstown is not for the faint of. Yo, I came from Youngstown, Ohio, man. I was at my wife grew up in Compton. So I'm out in Compton and they like, where you from? I'm like, Youngstown, Ohio. They said, whoa.
Boy, Compton,
You know when the people in Compton say you in a rough part. It's rough.
your wife from the CPT?
Yes, she is.
Woo wee. She with it.
Yeah.
She with it.
I,
Yeah,
the
young.
stories I can tell you that aren't internet ready about Youngstown, Ohio.
I already know.
Everybody go on Google and search up what's called a Youngstown tune-up.
Yeah,
If you get time, search what's a Youngstown tune-up and look at the Wikipedia page.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Nah, Eshan,
Youngstown rough.
he good. I'm
I,
going.
I, when I left, I told my family, I said, "Don't die. I ain't never coming back."
I know that right.
But Youngstown is one of those cities where when you make it out of there, you go back, and there's so many jealous people that they couldn't get out with you that they'll hurt you.
No,
Like
they can
it's
leave out. They just decide not to. It's
it's
their
the type
decision. Everybody got free will.
What's
it's
up,
the type
guys?
of city it's the type of city where you go buy a nice car, and because the dude down the street can't get that same car, they'll shoot your car up.
Eshan, man,
Youngstown is
What's up,
different.
guys?
what you think
What's
about?
up, Shan?
What were you asking, Fifth Man?
What you think about title, man? What, man?
What do you want me to say, man? Shit.
That's what we doing, right? That's how we have.
Man, shit.
That 125 most vulnerable player.
Most
Hey,
vulnerable player. I
hey,
mean,
Eshan, the crazy part is all the Dak haters came in today when he put up a title that's pro
uh,
Dak,
oh
and when he
shit,
put
really?
up when he put up a title hating on Dak, all the Dak lovers come in. This
Oh
shit
my
crazy.
god, man.
Like we supported Dak last night. Everybody was mad because they thought we was hating. Now that
Yeah.
I put the title supporting Dak, everybody telling me I'm tripping. I'm like, man, guys, I can't make that happy.
That's the way it
Yeah,
is, right?
this fall we're gonna be taking call-ins. I want everybody to call.
Man, you
I
can
Hey,
can't.
never win with
I can
this
show
stuff.
you how to set up a call in number.
We're gonna have to do all that. I want all that, man.
Hey,
I'm
just remember, we got to end every show with "You are now rocking with the best."
I'm
From the best.
Nah, man, you can never win with this subject, man. Dak topic's a lose situation, man. It's annoying. I don't even know.
Don't let OG see this title.
Oh, hey, somebody get him on.
I ain't
Somebody
gonna.
get him.
I don't even know if OG can be on the new show. He ain't consistent enough.
Nah,
No, man. He come on when he come on.
Yeah,
nah, he'll
OG
pop up like
OG
3
might be
hours
like
at
a
a time.
special guest or something,
Yeah.
but he can't just be like a part of the official.
OG seems like he be taking a couple back before he jump on
He
sometimes.
do, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, what
I
the
got
hell
love for
OG
him,
on?
man, but sometimes
Yeah,
he
he
takes
get
the
a couple.
bit too much.
He get a couple moonshine in the system.
Yeah, yes, but
Hey, he funny as hell. This dude called me out of the blue the week before Lance started, and
yeah.
he goes, I'm sick of you and this bullshit. I'm like, who the
J-
fuck is this?
He didn't even say hi to you or nothing.
He didn't say how nothing. He said, I'm sick of you and your bullshit.
Oh fuck.
And
What the hell?
I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, OG? And he goes, you said they were gonna set Lance up for fail on the last game. I was like, oh, okay. He said, I'm sick of you and your bullshit.
Oh my, serious?
Yo, man,
Yo,
that's funny.
it was
That's
just out
fucking
of the
funny.
fucking blue. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you?
I tell you, man, he's a Lanceroni.
Hey,
No, man, he loves him some Trey Lance, but I have never
I
seen
don't
anything like that.
understand. I don't.
You know what?
I have no attachment to any player on this team. I
And
No
the
really
I,
don't.
facts.
about
I,
the Terrence Steele thing just kills me.
No, that's what it doesn't make sense to me.
That's the last player you want to attach your name to.
Right. No, because
mhm.
yeah, he was like, "Oh, if you get rid of Terrence Steele, who are you gonna get?" Well, damn it, we can get anyone to replace that fucking productivity.
Right. Lions, OC Ben Johnson had an interview with the Pats, Raiders, Bears, Jaguars Friday and Saturday. We still can't decide on Big Mike. We already behind on interview process. It ain't gonna be no interview process.
Yeah. Nah, Mike is coming back. I told everybody that in October.
It'll be Mike McCarthy. Savage has a good addition. Yeah, I like Savage. Savage know his
Mm.
stuff. Savage know his stuff. He dope. I'm sure he'll be around. He'll probably have the time. He'll a retired guy, so he'll probably be around.
Oh, Savage
Yeah.
retired?
Shoot, yeah, Savage retired, man.
Hey, I'm trying to be like him. Shit.
No, Savage he retired, man. Savage, he worked for,
What does he do for a living? Do you know, or what did he do?
he had like a government job or something like that for like 20 plus years or something like
Oh
that.
shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Retired, but
Oh yeah.
I was on vacation in San Diego one time. We stopped in this little cafe. It was an old couple, and I strike up conversations with everybody. And he was like, after all these years, I finally found a job I really like. I'm like, what's that? He said, retirement.
that's so funny. But yeah, we gonna do it up. Oh, I can't have OG on the argue with somebody on the phone.
Talk about, hey, listen, buddy. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Hey, Fifth,
You
hang
know
up
what's
on
funny?
this
He's
mother,
never called me
man.
today. I don't want him to, man, because he'll
Yo,
get.
Fifth, hang up on this clown, man.
But that's gonna be good TV. You need to give OG his own. So if you do, just give OG his own show where people can call in and talk to
Oh, dog,
OG.
it would be like fucking box office.
Oh
Oh
my,
my god. Oh
oh
my
my
god.
God,
Dude, that would be fucking crazy.
dude, that would be.
Dude,
Oh,
I will pre-screen all the calls for you just to make sure that they are the wildest interactions you can get. I will
That would be
pre-screen.
hilarious.
If there's somebody that's stable, I won't even put them on. I need unstable versus
yeah,
unstable.
I need politics,
Oh my god, that would be funny.
bro. That'll be so. OG, who is this? Don't ask me no stupid questions.
Because OG said so.
OG, oh, bless. Oh, you retiring? Hey,
Funny.
good looking. Retiring at 48,
Oh
bro.
shit,
That's dope.
man! Retired at 48. Good for you, man.
I got a
Yeah.
female. I got a female friend that's about to retire from the army in 5 months. She's been 20 years. She was 18. She
Nice.
retired in 5 months, man.
Yeah. I'm
30.
semi-retired. I work 4 days a week. I mean,
Mm.
4 hours a day.
Yeah, you ain't even know job what you do, bro.
Nah, it's not. It's
Boy,
not.
my Dacaroni homie. Y'all get
I just get to point and tell people what to do and yell at them when they don't do it.
that's what Eshan do.
Man, please, I wish. That's not what directors do, man.
Man, y'all had the bullhorn.
Shit.
He got a little floppy hat on,
Yeah.
Come work for me on my
the
set.
breakfast table.
You'll never see me yell at anybody on my set.
Hey, Ishan, what's the lowest budget movies that you'll do?
I've
Like,
worked for
do you
films
do
for
like
free.
music videos and stuff like that?
I would do anything, yeah, if you were to, yeah. I mean, I've worked
Because
for
my
films
my
for free.
brother runs a studio out here that they do music. So
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
if they want to do some music videos or something like that, I might put you in touch with them.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I got
Man,
it.
hook up on everything, man. January
No,
9th.
yeah, I mean, you take what you can do, right? You take whatever job pays, right? So that's what it is. But
Well, and Vegas is very much a town where if you know the right people,
yeah,
then money is worth nothing.
yeah.
Like
Well, no,
when y'all come
LA is
out
the
here
same.
with me, we gonna party like rock stars, man.
Oh, I can't. I can't.
Oh yeah, yeah. Producers party like motherfuckers, man. Believe
Yeah,
me.
I,
So I know
yeah,
this business.
yeah. We don't wait in no lines to go nowhere. Nothing. Yeah, when the last time I went out, man, I went out with 13 girls,
Oh
and
shit.
they parted the entire. You know how the crowd forms in front of the nightclub?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
parted the entire damn club. I walk in there. A dude walks up to me. He goes, "Who the hell are you?" I go, "I'm nobody." He said, "You fucking liar."
No man, yeah. I mean, I've worked on films for free. I mean, the most expensive film I've done is like probably like 100K, something like
Yeah,
that. But like, so I'm trying to work my way up into getting the $1 million range movies, and my dream since I was 10 has been to make the big films. That shit takes a fucking eternity, man. So
yeah.
it's just you got to know the right people to navigate, and it's like a fucking maze. So
Well, that's how kind of how I started my business. I was just right place, right time, at the right people.
yeah, yeah.
And then
Because there's a bunch of snake
if you're
motherfuckers.
if as long as you stay ready when that blessing comes, you can take advantage of it.
Yeah, no, that's it. Plus, I mean, you got to be careful too, because there's a bunch of snake motherfuckers in this business. So
I believe anytime money's involved,
yeah, especially
anytime.
that kind of capital. Yeah. Because I mean, people are shelling like 300 million, 400 million to some movies. So like it's
Yeah, I had $2,000 to my name, and a lady gave me 250K cash to start
oh
my business.
cash. Wow,
Cash, 250K cash, no strings attached. Pay me back in 10 years.
shit.
Whoa.
oh
Yeah,
my.
and then check this out. I had a client when I started my business. I was like, man, I really want to open up a storefront, and he
Mm,
was like, oh, my buddy got a bunch of commercial property, so I wanted to talk to his buddy. He gave me 2 years free rent.
mm, mm. Yeah,
Lord, mercy, boy, you had your blessings, my brother.
And I parlayed that into all different type of stuff, man.
yeah,
Salute and big time.
yeah,
Salute.
yeah. No, my most recent film that I made, that Champs has seen, I made for 100K, and I was lucky enough to be able to meet a producer who I now partner with. And yeah, so I just happened to randomly meet this dude at a fucking beach in LA. And
And
we
it,
talked, and then I started. The thing, it was pure luck by grace of God. That's the only thing I could attribute it to. Because
everybody, it's like that for everybody.
yeah,
Everybody, right
yeah,
place, right time. But if you're not prepared to receive your blessing, it'll pass you by.
it'll pass you by. Yeah, yeah. So I had luckily because I had the thing is in order to get money, for directors is you have to have a script, you have to make a pitch deck, which is basically like a 10-15 page slide that's like, oh, this is what I want to do with my movie, this is what it's going to be, so on and so forth. And you got to basically convince people to pay you, right, to do the fucking thing. Otherwise, no one's going to give you that kind of money.
I got the perfect movie that you can get.
All right, I got you, man.
The rise and fall of Jerry Jones.
Shit.
Isn't Jerry like in a TV show right now?
Yeah, no, uncensored, man. I'm not even kidding.
It's on
I,
Netflix. Yeah.
yeah, have you seen
Yeah,
that shit?
I
Like,
saw I saw a little bit of it.
No, it
The guy
hasn't
was in the
released yet.
hospital.
It hasn't released yet. It was just a trailer.
no, there's a TV show that he's on Paramount. My dad was literally watching an
Oh
episode.
hell.
Like, I'm not even kidding. This is
That's so pathetic.
like it's.
Your owner of your football team got an IMDb account. That's crazy.
I'm not even kidding. Like, I swear. I'm talking like a show on Paramount, guys. Like it's like a legit show, and I'm just like, I saw this. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
The owner of your football team got an IMDb account.
Like, what is this?
That's
That should let you know what the priorities are, though, man. He's on a fucking TV show. I mean,
Well, I told Fifth earlier, I said success for Jerry Jones is different than success for the Cowboys. It's not the same thing.
yeah,
Just like I told yesterday, success for Dak Prescott is not exactly the same as success for the Dallas Cowboys.
right.
It-
Oh, that's facts.
It's two different things. Like
Yeah, no, that's facts.
there are a lot of people that root for Dak Prescott to throw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns in a loss. They just want
Yeah,
to be able to say Dak Prescott played well. They don't care if the Cowboys lost. They just want to validate their opinion about Dak Prescott. Like
yeah.
I don't care if Dak Prescott throw for 0 touchdowns and we run for 400 yards, as long as we win.
nice.
That's it exactly. But that's the
Taking-
thing, because all of us here we're Cowboy fans first. That's the bottom line. So,
No, ain't taking Baker over Dak. No way.
nah, I wouldn't.
Not me.
I mean, like, I just don't understand. Like, I mean, people.
I would take his passion.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
I mean,
think
but
Dak passion.
I don't think he got Baker Mayfield passion. Oh, you didn't see Baker Mayfield run over Bobby Wagner
Yeah,
earlier.
Dak ain't
Oh,
running no Bobby Wagner.
oh no, yeah, Baker Mayfield's passion is like, I would agree with that honestly. Like, I think Dak used to have that kind of passion like early in his career, but
He did.
He did. He did. Yep. I
at this
remember that.
point, he's so complacent on the field.
He is complacent. He is.
He became Hollywood, brother.
Yeah,
Yep.
like him saying like, "Oh, well, what did he say early in this year? Fuck, what did he say after the Ravens game?" I'm blanking out.
He need to turn that number up on his sleep mattress so he can get hard again, man. He's soft.
He's like, count us out if you want to or something. He said after the Ravens game. I'm like, you motherfucker, man.
Yeah, and then 2 weeks later he tears his hamstring, quote unquote, off the bone. Like,
But the next week he threw like 3 picks against the Niners or some shit.
You know you're a loser when you come out and say jump off if you want. You know you're a loser when you say that.
And dude was laughing the last game of the season. I don't know if you guys saw, like in the tunnel.
I
This dude
saw
was
it.
laughing. I'm like, man, come on, man. Like, yeah,
He's fine. He's making babies, building houses.
yeah,
His,
man.
remember when Tony Romo came out after a playoff game and said, "If losing the football game is the worst thing to happen to me, I'm having a good life."
Yeah,
That is Dak Prescott mentality too.
yeah.
This is
That's the career.
this is the same as flipping burgers at Burger King for them. And this
Yeah.
is just a job. They don't have that passion, that drive to want to be the best.
But
Hey,
that's the problem.
That's what Parsons said, ain't it?
Wait, what the fuck he saying, man? You trying everything?
What's crazy is you take away the scoreboard, we'll be in the playoff.
Hey,
No shit.
listen, if they didn't have records, man, we'd be competing for a Super Bowl every year.
Yeah, man. Oh, if you didn't keep a scoreboard, you're not gonna like. Oh yeah, just take away all their fucking
He
touchdowns.
said you take away the scoreboard, it's a closer game. It ain't no game. What are you talking about?
Yeah, just take away all the touchdowns, you fucking moron. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he said there was 5 plays they beat us on. Yeah, every single one of them that they give you points for.
Not team, mug. You ain't get sucked in. Dak tuck you in with that. That's what Jerry
And
he ain't do it to us. We was cussing him out the same day. Okay, tell him,
Yeah.
Chris. Hey, I like that question. Biggest concern for this season coming up. Oh,
It's your quarterback.
yeah, I mean,
It's
I
your
think
quarterback
all
play.
the Cowboys fucking suck. But
80,
if you're giving me the biggest concern, it would be the quarterback.
80,
your quarterback.
80 said something earlier, man. He said, man, we at the stage with Dak that we got to wonder if he's going to get hurt or not.
Yeah. Like, people said he's not injury prone, but these past 4 seasons, he's become injury prone.
I'm sorry. I don't know if Dak was really hurt. I'm sorry. I got to say it.
You don't think?
I think he had a hamstring pull. I don't think it was as serious as they said it was.
Yeah, the dude, bro, you supposed to be in a boot, bro.
Yeah, he was only in a boot. I saw him.
And they ran to him.
Yeah.
Yo, you tore off the bone. There's no way you running back to the locker room.
Yeah.
You traveling with the team, no boot. You was on crutches one time. It ain't as bad as they was, man. It ain't as bad as they said it was, bro. Jerry knew he screwed up this season. He didn't want to make him sign a Dak for that much money, and going out there and stinking up the season would have made him look stupid.
Yeah.
So he sat down.
Yeah, yeah. To
I've
be
never
honest,
seen a player
rock with you.
season-ending injury travel with the team like that.
Yeah. No, to be honest, I gotta rock with you fifth on that one. I agree with you.
No, there's no way. He sat him down, bro, because he knew, dang, Jerry just gave Dak all this money. Dak just stunk it up.
Yeah,
Not all Dak fault because the team was atrocious. We
yeah,
had Zeke, man.
yeah,
Didn't have no help. O-line, terrible.
yeah,
It was gonna be bad, and Jared had to look at it like, dang, man, I signed Dak all that money. We stink. He sat him down, bro. He didn't want his new $240 million quarterback to take the fall and him look crazy for giving him that much money. That's why Jerry keep reiterating, "Oh, I bring Big Mike back. This season failure was due to injuries and
yeah,
this and
yeah.
that's
Well,
why he keep saying,
like, yeah. No, Dak's injury gave him an excuse for this season, man.
Well,
yeah,
and let me play devil's advocate. Do you think that Mike McCarthy had a fair shot this year?
I had a no,
Yes and no. I
no,
mean, it's a good question. I'm trying to think about this one, to be honest.
Yeah, because if you say that Jerry Jones didn't do anything to try to help improve this team, you're going to naturally lose players. That
Yeah,
you can't help that. So
yeah,
Jerry Jones didn't do enough to go out there and get talent. So he left him playing with a deck half full.
yeah.
Is that a fair enough team to be able to evaluate?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. I think for me, it's a yes and no. I mean, off of that metric, I would say no, which I think is valid. But even still, some of the play calls and the decision making was fucking horrible. So,
right, right. I agree
so
with
So I would agree with you on the fact that I'm ready to get rid of Mike McCarthy, not so much because of the lack of execution by the talent. It's
yeah,
his lack of execution, his lack of being able to game manage
yeah,
and call plays effectively. They don't set up one play, like run a couple outs and then run it out and up,
yeah,
run a
yeah.
s-
you.
run a s-
And
run a
again,
slant and go. You know what I
And that's
mean? Like
that's the point Eshan made last night when I asked this question about keeping Big Mike. He was like, on one hand, I can see it, but on the other hand, you got to think about all the dumb decisions he'd have made in the red zone.
yeah,
The play,
yep.
all that stuff still has to be factored in.
yeah. It's just,
CD Lamb end around jet sweeps is
man, those things make my stomach turn, man. That
Still
shit pisses
stuff in.
calling sprint right read option for Cooper Rush that got a what is it? What is it? What is he a 5.440 run?
me. Yeah, they did like a read option with Cooper Rush in the
And
red
he
zone.
fumbled all three times he tried it. He fumbled
Yeah, and I'm like, man, are you
all three
stupid?
times.
Yeah, I was like, are you stupid or what? Like, who the fuck does he think he is or something?
He tried that three times, and all three times he fumbled because he's never run read option. He's not a read option quarterback.
But damn it, my mother would know that.
As a
Uh,
head
it-
coach, how is you letting your backup throw 50 times?
Yeah, bro. Against
that's
the
just dumb.
Eagles, no, bro. Against like I think the Eagles or something, he threw 55 passing attempts. Like I'm like, dog. Like in what world are you making your backup throw that many times? Like that's
And
That's
stupid.
that
just dumb.
60 versus Green Bay.
Yeah. Oh, was it Green Bay? Yeah, yeah.
One of that Green Bay playoff game?
Yeah, he
No,
threw
Dak
it.
threw 60 attempts in the playoff game. 60.
60, bro.
Gee, like I was like, fuck.
Lamar
Oh,
Jackson just Pittsburgh last night. He was only 16 of 21.
that's what did I say yesterday? 20 pass attempts.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. No, yeah.
Yep.
No, when it's historic. Whenever Dak goes above 30 attempts, we are historically losing. That's fact.
The only way I can see where you need a quarterback to throw that is if your defense is a faucet and just giving up touchdowns, because then you got to keep up.
Yeah, yeah,
But if your our defenses over the last few years have not been that damn bad.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
haven't
Right,
been.
right.
No,
Right.
past
There's
2 years, I agree.
there's no reason for us to be the greatest show on turf 2.0 to compete. Like I said, they don't have an identity. I don't know what the Cowboys' identity. What do the Cowboys do best year in and year out,
Right.
consistently from one year to the next? What do you expect from the Cowboys? You don't know.
You don't know. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. No, yeah, yeah. I
Like
mean,
I know the Steelers lost today, but I already know what Mike Tomlin gonna go back in and say the offense. We're gonna fix this defense and we're gonna get back to running the ball because that's what Steeler brand is.
right.
Yep. Oh,
We
Yeah,
yeah.
know what that when you see the Steelers play, they're gonna hit on defense and they're gonna play you tough on offense. We
yeah,
know that. Win, lose, or draw, it's the same mentality every single game.
right. Yeah, yeah. We have no clue what the fuck we're doing. That's the thing. I don't even think they know what they're doing.
He ain't
Yeah,
even play. Well, are you joking? Because he didn't even play yesterday.
Zeke.
Nah,
Wait, did he really? No way. I saw the game. I didn't see Zeke
nah,
play.
he didn't.
The fa- the fact now he got signed to the practice squad, but the fact that he's even on that team, he
Right,
cursed. He cursed that organization the moment he walked through the
right.
door.
Man came back to the Cowboys and had 226 yards, man.
Yeah, man. But that's like the moment we signed Zeke, I knew the season was blouses. Like you're signing Zeke back, I'm like, man, please.
You're
You're not
not serious.
you're not trying to win. Like miss me with it.
You're
Man,
not a serious organization.
Yeah, man.
out of
Like we
yards.
got rid of his ass and then we got him back. Like what the fuck?
And I'm like,
Yeah,
you had a better shot of signing Felix Jones wherever the
yeah.
hell
Man,
he's at.
3 years. He definitely not a Hall of Famer.
Zeke,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
no, Hall of Famer. No, I can't go there.
No,
I'm
he ain't.
scared. I'm scared. Jerry might try to put him in a ring of honor.
He
Man, shit. He probably will.
will.
That whole stadium need to catch on fire if he put his name up there. Just
Oh,
burn it
come
down.
But man, it took him like what 10, 15 years for him to put Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of
Oh,
Honor?
it took longer than that.
on.
Yeah.
Longer than
Like
Jimmy
how
Johnson, man, it's 20 some years.
yeah, 20
yeah,
some years.
29,
And you're
29.
gonna put Zeke there? Miss me with it, man. I want to hear that.
The fact that Jimmy Johnson got into the Hall of Fame before he got into the Ring of Honor is stupid.
That's
It's so.
stupid.
Because because the Cowboys are supposed to honor him way before the league does.
But you know,
Yes.
I don't, bro. Man, you know why Jerry did it like that?
It's entitlement, bottom
He
line.
didn't want to do. Jerry want to be responsible for those championships, bro.
Yeah, he does. He
Why
thinks
would you
responsible.
fire a Super Bowl coach?
Right. But I mean, there's a reason we haven't gotten Super Bowl coaches since then. It's obvious why.
When Barry Switzer won, that was Jimmy team.
Exactly.
See, that team
Crazy.
was so talented that it outplayed the coaches.
They was so good. We were like that once, man. 2016, we was like that with
Yeah.
Jason. We
And
was like
said it, man. I don't know.
That should have been five straight Super Bowls at
Yeah.
least.
facts,
Yeah.
facts.
But Fifth said it, man. How are you gonna? In what world are we expecting to rebuild that kind of team again?
You're not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do it. Windows of
You can do it. You got to say fuck them picks.
yeah.
Got to do
Like
with the Rams.
opportunity where you get 9 all pros on one team. How are you gonna be able to rebuild that?
You got to say fuck them picks and go out and offer people picks for the good players. That's the only way you're gonna do it.
You got to fix, man.
The Rams said fuck them picks in 2020, won the championship, and then got back into the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
They every 4 years you got to retool and re-up. You have to.
Yeah.
That's why I keep saying you cannot hold on to these players for 10, 15 years. All pros, Hall of Fame type players you hold on to. The rest of them do not deserve second and third contracts.
Exactly.
Move the fuck on.
Agreed. Yeah. 100%.
If you get 6 years out of a right tackle, that's decent. If he's not an all pro Hall of Famer, move on.
Yeah, cut his plain and
Why
simple.
why lock into a third contract and then be stuck as you got a depreciating asset that can't get it done anymore, but you stuck in salary cap hell with him.
Yeah. No, that's facts right there. I agree.
He said Derrick Henry almost ran for 2K, and Jerry said he cost too much.
Listen,
Ex-
like it's stupid,
Shit
man.
crazy. And what is Derrick Henry? 4 or 5 million?
Something like that, yeah. It was
Yeah.
like, I think only 1 or 2 more million than what he paid Zeke, I think, something like that.
Yeah. This is
Like-
insane.
But
The fact that he didn't even pick up the phone and say, "Hey, is Henry interested?"
yeah.
Right.
And
Oh.
Henry could have told him to fuck off, and then you'd be like, "Hey, look, we tried."
We
Yeah,
tried.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't even admitted it. Henry didn't put that out there. Jerry Jones said that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's literally my thing, man, like about this whole season. Like it would be one thing if Jerry put the effort to try to get players and it didn't work. That's different. But he just didn't give a shit to get anybody. And this is the kind of result you get from that. So good riddance that we stunk. Because, like, I mean, what did he expect? What do you expect from this?
Jerry Jones could have literally got out there and said, "Hey, we were trying to get Henry, and unfortunately, he thought that Baltimore was a better situation for him." And everybody would have been like, "All right, at least he tried." But
Right.
he got out there and said, "I didn't even pick up the phone
Yeah.
because he don't fit our our
Our
system.
system.
You
Yeah.
don't have a system."
It's stupid, man. And at the same time, you're saying Zeke's gonna be like fit your system. Like, come on. Like, let's be real about that.
Zeke can barely fit in his uniform. You talking
man,
about fitting in the system?
man, I don't even think he like. Well, I don't even think he had like fucking 30 yards a game this season, man.
Man, you don't fill out. You don't have a system.
There you go, man. But this is the thing. Every single week, he made excuses for not getting Derrick Henry. He tried to justify the fucking shit. Like every week, he would justify, "Oh, he doesn't fit our system. Oh, this, that, and the third." I'm like, dude, shut up. Like,
He said he didn't fit our system, and then when Derrick Henry ran for almost 200 yards, he said, "Oh, he wouldn't be able to do that
yeah,
behind
you
our
don't know if he
offensive
could do
line."
that here, right?
He said that.
Yeah, no, he
Yes,
Oh
literally.
my God.
He's like, "Oh, you don't know whether he would run for 200 yards over the Cowboys." I'm like, man. I'm like, what? Hey, all you got to do is just turn around, hand the fucking rock off.
yeah. And like everybody kept saying, Derrick Henry is his own blocker.
Right.
He's going to
Dude's
make the first guy miss or run him over.
yeah, he's a fucking like wrecking train on the football field, man. Like he'll easily average like 1,000.
Well, and Derrick Henry has built up the reputation where he gets in the defensive players' heads. As soon as he steps on the field, they're like, "Oh fuck, I gotta." Remember Brandon Jacobs for the New York Giants, and everybody's like, "Fuck, we got to tackle this big ass dude."
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that is that's a mental thing. And Marshawn Lynch said, "You just run over and over and over again, and they don't." By the time the fourth quarter come around, they're like, "I'm tired of tackling this big ass dude."
yeah, yeah, yeah,
They don't have that mentality, man. They do not have a tough mentality in Dallas.
yeah,
It is lights, camera, action, glitz, and glamour.
yeah,
They can't wait to get done with the football side so they can do the celebrity side.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. These guys are in their own bubble, right? And we know this, but like they're in their own bubble that's just so far removed from reality, and they just don't. Every single move these guys make just shows us that. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, Jerry saying that. Oh, we don't know whether Derrick Henry would have success with the Cowboys made me laugh so hard. I'm
It's
like,
just wow.
that's idiotic, man.
That's a risk I'm willing to take with a guy like Derrick Henry.
Yeah, that's just stupid, man.
But you got up there and said Zeke was still a starter. But Derrick,
Right.
give me a break, bro. Stop playing, man.
Yeah, it's stupid, man. It's so stupid.
Yeah, they need to. Sometimes you get older people, man, and you got to pull them off to the side and say, "Hey, Dad, listen, we love you, but it's time for you to step down. It's time.
Agreed.
We'll take it from here. I got it."
Yeah,
That's what somebody needs to do with him, man.
yeah.
Be
But the
like,
mere
look,
fact,
look, we all here because we love you.
yeah, exactly.
I agree, Vaughn. I ain't got no problem against Rico, but I need new. Rico big here. I want new.
Yeah,
I don't want running backs on second contract for a while.
agreed.
Draft them, run their ass into the ground, and move on.
And drive some more.
And draft some more and run their ass into the. I need fresh
I like that.
4.5, 4.4 speed, 4.5 for a bruiser, 4.4, 4.3, and let them run. And
Agreed.
run their ass into the ground and move on.
Agreed.
Every year they got 20, 30 running backs that are halfway decent that can come out of the draft. Run their ass into the ground and move on. That's Pittsburgh Steelers did that for
Yeah.
years.
He's
Agreed.
like sick and tired of seeing these fools come off airplane and smiling. Then they get their butt whooped on the field.
No, man, that's
They
the
just be
thing,
smiling
man.
with their little sandwich in their hand.
Like
They
you
have
see,
their little
these
suits.
dudes are wearing man. Like I'm talking like Gucci suits and shit.
Yeah, they spend more time picking out their suits.
Yeah.
Prescott, I don't care what nobody say. Dak got paid and went Hollywood, bro.
Oh no, that's facts right there, man. Like the moment he got paid, I'm talking dudes in a fucking Versace suit and shit.
Mm-hmm. Don't
I'm
get
like,
Man,
man.
I remember when Miles Austin did that.
Oh yeah,
Got involved with the Kardashians.
yeah.
yeah. And
That didn't end up well for him.
I wouldn't have no problem with drafting a defensive tackle as long as they know what they're doing. But do you trust our scouting department?
Nope.
We have not drafted a successful defensive tackle in
like
20,
years.
30 years. 20, 30
Oh,
years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lord. Like, so do you trust them?
I don't
Monty
think
Smith, Taco Charlton?
I don't trust.
you haven't had even a capable one since Parcells left. Because you had Marcus Spears and Chris Canty that were okay.
Yeah.
They weren't world beaters, but at least they were okay.
Right. They were decent.
After that, they've had nobody.
Yeah.
I brought that up a few weeks ago. You know, somebody told me, what about Terrence Crawford and Jack Crawford?
Oh my God.
Two Canadian mother.
Those are Jags. Those are
Yeah,
just the guy.
Yeah,
They're just the guy.
that's facts right there, man. But yeah, that's a good point. 20 to 30 years we haven't had a good defensive tackle been drafted. That's man. Fuck.
Dalvin Cook. They're getting Dalvin Cook out.
And that's what I don't know if y'all go ahead. Sorry.
His brother up there in Buffalo running the ball heavy. Dalvin Cook little brother.
Yeah, and I was telling Fifth earlier when it was just me and him. I'm like, I don't even know if you can blame Dan Quinn for the bad defensive tackle picks because we've been doing this for 30 years.
That's true.
That's a good point right there. Fuck.
That's true. Like,
yeah.
And I don't know who in their right mind said, you know what? Taco Charlton.
Right.
Who said that? Like, what the?
Who was the defensive coordinator during that? Marinelli?
Marinelli.
Yeah, it was Marinelli, yeah.
And Marinelli was all about speed, right? Long and speedy.
Too, but never had to play to run the Tampa 2.
Yeah, he ran that damn cover 2 Tampa 2 defense, man.
That's right. That's right.
Run it.
Yeah, man, that fucking Tampa 2 defense.
There's love coming to play for Dallas. They know they getting 800 yards every game.
Yeah.
When they played against us.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. Man, on the Marinelli, that track, man, with Jeff Heath and Barry Church in the backfield.
Right. Fucking
Lando
JJ Wilcox and shit.
Brent used car.
Yep, used car, fucking JJ Wilcox.
Don't get me started on Wilcox. Somebody told me he used to be a running back.
Oh my God. Oh, you know, most players used to be running backs.
Yeah.
Most wide receivers in high school were running backs, and then they go to college and they actually give them a decent skill position.
Nick Saban changed Trayvon Diggs to a cornerback.
Yeah, he was a wide receiver. Yeah.
Nick Saban switched him over. He cried too. Cried.
But I'll tell people all the time: the Cowboys coach out talent. They coach talent out of players. I argue with people until when a player come into the league and a rookie year is their best year, the coaches are coaching them to play different in year 2, 3, and 4, and they play different. And the coaches got in Diggs' head because they listened to this bullshit media narrative about Diggs giving up so many yards when that ain't never been tracked in the history of the NFL. How many yards are caught on a wide receiver, on a cornerback? But apparently, because Diggs was intercepting all the passes, they needed something to knock his ass down. And they let that change that boy's style of play to where they wanted to make him a shutdown cornerback instead of a ball hawking cornerback. And that's not his natural way of playing the position. Exactly. They're doing the same damn thing to Bland and is getting his ass toasted because he's fighting against his natural instinct. His natural instinct is to break on that ball, but he's scared to give up the yards because that's how they're coaching him. They're changing, they're fucking these players up.
Yeah.
And if you look at Micah Parsons, his best years was his first 2 years.
Exactly.
They're coaching the talent out of these players because they want, instead of designing the system around them, they're making them fit into the systems.
Yeah. No, that's a really good point. I agree with you.
It was a great point.
It's a really good point, because I agree with you wholeheartedly on that one. Yeah.
Right. Jerry saw tacos, and he wanted to sell tacos at the stadium.
Yep, that was a merchandising thing. He actually signed a marketing deal before he signed his NFL contract.
Did he? I didn't know that.
Yep,
he did.
That's what. Yep, in the preseason, remember he was getting up, talking, doing a little eating the taco shit.
Remember the taco commercials?
Yes. Yeah. He signed a marketing deal before he actually signed his NFL contract.
He's a dad. Mike Watson said we're going to the Super Bowl next year. I wanted to jump through my TV.
Man,
yes, he did. He said that shit.
Michael,
that dude talks up the
Michael rookie year, he wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid yet. He still wanted to play football.
No, like his rookie year, he literally said he wouldn't do podcasts, bro.
Yep.
He said he wouldn't do podcasts. The second season, motherfuckers on a podcast.
they came with that money.
They came with.
And now this dude just talks up the ass, man. Like, it fucking annoys me hearing him talk.
They came out because he realized that his name can be a brand. He himself is a business.
Dude got got a Darius Slay jersey behind his head. Man, I have a Trayvon Diggs or somebody else. Dude got a Darius Slay jersey behind his head on the wall, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, we all know 101. If you talk about the greatest players in the league right now, you have to include your teammate. And what you do is you don't rank them. You just include your teammate in it. So if you do a top 5, you have to say Dak Prescott, and then you go off for that, and everybody's gonna say Dak Prescott could be 1 through 5, whatever. But to not even include him shows just he's so tone deaf.
Yeah. He's in his own bubble, man. That's the thing. It's like the rest of this team, man. But the moment I saw him flip was when people were comparing him to LT. The moment that happened, I noticed this
It's
all
so
over.
disrespectful.
You know what I mean? Like I exactly 1,000%. Like people was comparing him to LT, and it's like, dude, he's not nowhere near that level, man.
That
Like
is so fucking disrespectful.
it's like let him earn something first before comparing him to the greatest fucking defensive tackle fucking ever. Like
Right.
I hate when I hate when they do that.
20-20, really? Oh, the game getting like that?
Yeah.
It's the best game of the playoffs so far, college or pro.
Yeah.
Okay. Let them rock. They rocking out. I see. That's what's up.
Yeah.
But
No,
the
I
Rams
saw
play tomorrow, right?
it was just fucking bad. Yeah, just awful.
He said Dakota Prescott 25 MVP. Shut the F up.
Shit.
Yeah, the national championship game gonna be horrible.
Jackie, whatever your name is, listen. The fact that you don't know me on my channel.
Look at all the new fans you got, Fifth. You
because
brought in all of these.
Because of that title. Because of that title, bro. They want to come in and cuss me
Man,
out.
you was trolling with the title, man.
Oh my God. YouTube is so crazy, man.
Bro, you see this?
This is fucking funny to me, man.
We've been arguing for months. See, this is why Space Junkie and all of them.
He said Space Junkie.
Sports Junkie. This is why the YouTube creates them a separate bubble than it does for you. This is why they had those opinions, because those opinions have been reinforced and by the people that come in. So based off of the way they titles and the algorithm, it feeds a certain type of people to you.
Yeah. On my feed. Well, I tell you what, you pop back in when we doing when we not trolling, and you'll see what we really talk about.
Man, okay, get out then.
Go ahead.
No, click the link. Come on.
They not gonna do that. They just
not gonna do that, man. You already know that.
They're not gonna come in here.
Click the link.
He'll come in here thinking he about to troll us about get on us about Dak, not knowing that we pretty much on the same page, probably.
Hey, they need to go. They need to go back to your channel history.
4,000 yards, 40 touchdown, 5 picks. Book it. He told us, I'm out. Bye.
Yo, hey, you better watch your mouth about Dak. He was a runner-up in the MVP last year, man.
Please.
1 vote.
Hey. I didn't even know it was only 1 vote, which is fucking funny to me.
Oh, I tell everybody that.
Oh no, yeah, I heard about it from Fifth that you said that shit. I didn't even know that, but that's fucking
all the time. He got 1 vote.
all our regular viewers didn't even pay the title. No, they didn't even think about it because they knew what I was trolling. They just came in and started talking.
Everybody... I know. I saw the title and I started busting laughing, man. I was like, "This dude is fucking."
Everybody else just in here chilling. All the new people in here telling they going off. But when I'm going off by Dak, these people ain't. Why they don't pop in when I have other titles?
Right. It's only Dak, man. That's how you know this. The
people last night. You see the algorithm it puts me in though when I put a title like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And all the other guys, this they algorithm.
Yeah. Well, that's how you know, man. It's always about Dak. It's never about the Cowboys with so many people, man. And that's the thing. That's the reason Jerry paid Dak. And we're just cutting to the nitty-gritty of it. I don't buy for 1 minute. Jerry paid him for football reasons only. You cannot convince me of that. 90% of our fan base loves this dude, man. They fucking kiss his dick up and down. Like it's
he did want to pay him. Steven talked him into doing it.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like everyone just like loves to like ride this dude, man. It's like, it's like only a select few of us, like the ones we do, like us and all of our crews and shit, we tell it the way it is, but not 95% of our fans, man.
It's like Corner said last night. When we win, they say it's Dak. When we lose, they put it on the team.
And exactly.
They'll never say it's a team win. They always say, "Oh, look what Dak did. Dak did this." But when we lose, man, Dak ain't have no help. He ain't have no fun. He ain't have this.
Like when Dak had help and he didn't come up big, they want to give an excuse.
What about the interception? Oh, the wind was blowing and CD didn't turn his head around.
Bro, I've never heard a quarterback's picks get broken down to the degree that people break down.
They break his picks down all the way to the bone.
It's annoying to me. I'm like, last time I checked, a pick's a pick.
Oh, he had to throw it early because the Tyler guy missed the block. He had to. It's just, man, listen, man.
I don't know. It is what it is, man. There's only so much energy you can give this shit. Talking the same shit, it's annoying at a point.
Listen, he has a unique story, man. Listen, the dude, he got more money than he'll ever be able to spend. Prescott had generational money for his kids, his brothers, all that. He lost his mama's assassin on the field, bro.
That's the thing, bro.
On the field. That's what they do, though, Nate Dogg. That's what they do.
But that's the thing for me. It's like about his story. It's like I think people want the player to match the person, and it's like Dak's a good guy. He seems like a decent guy to me, at least. You know, like we all know what he went through with his mom and his brother, and as a human, you sympathize for that, of course. But people bring that up when we talk about football, and it's like the time we're talking football.
Everybody has a sob story.
When Dez lost his daddy in 2017, it was only talked about for that one day.
Exactly.
When Dez lost his pop in 2017, it was talked about for that one day. That guy from San Fran just lost his daughter, man.
Yeah, man. A 6-month-old daughter, man.
Dude lost his daughter, man, and they still want him to come back and play. They just asked him, like, you still plan on playing in San Fran? He was like, I don't know. I got a lot of mental trauma here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody sticking that to him.
Yeah.
Everybody got shit they dealing with, man. That is not an excuse.
Everybody got stuff they dealing with, man. Listen, we have sympathy for stuff like that. But on the football field, we talking about what he do between the lines. That's why the dude that was on here with the gray hair that called himself a Dakaroni. I don't know, man. I like Dak, man. I just like his style. I just like Dak, man. I said, see, that's
right.
Hey, but you know what, Fifth? I got more respect for him because he owned it instead of trying to mask it. Instead of trying to mask it like he cared more about the Cowboys when he just said, "Look, I care about that."
Exactly.
Just own it.
Just own it.
Started the conversation by calling himself a Dakaroni, man.
Right.
He said
that term gonna make the Webster's dictionary by the end of the year.
No, the Dakaroni
was funny. Yo, if Dakaroni make the dictionary, they better play Cowboys champ, man.
Man, that's just
he came on the chat. I can admit it. I'm a Dakaroni. We like
yeah.
Hey, Cowboys blog. You like that title, man? Hey, he was the most vulnerable player this year, man.
Fuck.
I don't think your chat has ever been this active, bro.
Bro, they dude came in here immediately. Shut the F up.
Oh my God, man.
Played in a playoff game as good as Daniels is playing tonight.
Man, this your title, man, is funny, man.
Yo, you got to do it more often, man. You got the views.
They mad at me. That's why everybody that know my channel ain't even paying no attention, because everybody that know me, they know.
No, I saw the title. I
can't believe the YouTube algorithm, man. This is crazy.
The Dak Cowboys.
You're going to have to think of some real creative titles for the roundtable, man.
Oh, my God. That'll be so fun.
Your end of the year video Cowboys blog, you made great points about Mike McCarthy. You kind of persuaded me as to why, because, I don't know, Jerry will mess around and go and get a head coach from Purdue and say he's going to bring us a title, or he'll go to Illinois State and get a head coach, or he'll go to Central Florida or some stupid team like that, or Texas Tech and get a coach.
Yeah.
And in the words of Jerry Jones, anybody can coach this team.
Right. So you made some points about why, keeping him with Dak. I mean, we would want something new, but it's not good. So why risk it? And I like your point about what was his name? Lane Kiffin, I think you were, or Lincoln Riley, one of those. Nah, we good. You ain't hearing about them guys no more. They
Yeah,
had fun in college, bro. It's dead.
yeah.
G
They're
Jones, we call them the Clown Boys, Dallas Clown Boys.
yeah,
Bullshit.
man.
They do got Dak in their name. Twitter accounts, Dak Attack. That's why it's about them.
No,
That's
this
why
is the
it's about the
yeah,
quarterback. It's about him. Like I said earlier, most of these quarterbacks in the playoff are young quarterbacks.
Yep,
They are
I've
young
been I've
quarterbacks.
been saying it all year. I've been saying it
Mhm.
all year.
I think the oldest is Mahomes, and even he's not.
No, Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff.
Oh, is it Matthew? Okay, yeah. But even that, I mean, even then, Mahomes is what 29. I
Yeah,
think.
these are young guys. Look at what
Well,
the Commanders quarterback doing. Look what all these young guys
Yeah,
doing.
man, this quarterback's a rookie.
you had C.J. Stroud, you got Jay Daniels.
Jordan Love, even though he played bad, but he was Jordan Love.
Love
Yeah,
is young.
yeah,
These dudes are young.
yeah,
Like
Even Josh Allen is young.
even Josh Allen is
yeah,
young. Lamar Jackson, young.
Young. He just got his second contract. He just got off his rookie contract.
He's a
yeah.
young man, bro. Like I said, 80 made me think earlier. 80 said, man, we at the point where we got to worry if our quarterback is going to get hurt. We was at that point with Tony Romo at the time.
Yeah,
Yep. Tony
And
Romo couldn't make it to a preseason game where they were going half speed.
yeah,
yo, when Tony Romo go down, I be biting my nails. Like when Dak take off running now, I be like, boy, get down. Like
yeah. No,
I'm at
seeing
the
Dak
point.
run now is depressing, bro. It's
Now
depressing.
you got to look at him sideways out there every throw.
Right. Most QBs
Yeah,
in the run, pass, dual threat. Bro, yes,
Yep.
bro.
You have to. You have to. Modern NFL, the defenders are too fast. You
yeah,
have to be mobile.
yeah, yeah.
And the Eshan point, if you're at a point where you're paying your quarterback $60 million,
This should not be a discussion.
you're having a discussion on how much help he gonna need.
And
This
yeah,
ain't figured out.
like that was my point yesterday on Sensor, man. It was like he's being paid the highest paid in the history of the NFL. He's been in the league, this will be his 10th season, and we're trying to make his life easier.
Yeah, that's shit crazy.
And it's like, bro, like you paid
He's
a,
supposed to make everybody else better
you
at
know,
that point.
exactly. It's like, in what you're paying a dude this much of capital, and we're gonna make his life easier. Like that's, come on, like let's be real here.
What year that
Yeah.
was we got out on Pro Bowlers, Eshan?
Was
2 years ago.
it
That
was
was 2 years ago.
like, yeah, 2 years ago we had 9 All Pros, bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
when we lost to the Niners.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God. That was that window. That window closed right there. They closed and they locked it and shut the curtains.
yeah, man. That we
Closed
lost the,
and shut the curtains. That was it.
but even last year we had 9 All Pros when we lost.
Last last year was a decent window.
Yeah,
Yeah, last
yeah,
year
it
was
was.
the third 12-5
Yeah,
season.
it
They let
was. It was.
they let the youngest inexperienced team come in there and act like they was vets on them.
And
Bro, I
and they
was
were
on
the
the
seventh.
count going at it with corner before that Green Bay game.
He
I
was
said, bro, Jordan Love ain't finna come in here and outshine Dak, bro.
no 50 was defending him, man.
I defended Dak all 2023. And
That
before
yeah,
I was telling corner, bro, Dak is finna show this rookie quarterback how to play ball at home. I
and
was
he
up
was the worst player on
crazy.
the field. He was the worst player on that fucking football
Matthew
field.
Stafford 36. She.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Matthew Stafford would be, but he's like an exception to the bunch. Nobody else is over 30, I think.
But do you know they literally had to mortgage their future in order to get Matthew Stafford over the hump?
Yeah,
First team
I
was
mean, they brought in Von Miller. You had Aaron Donald, Hall of Famer, generational defensive
hey,
tackle. Like
hey,
the type of players they had to bring in to get him over the hump.
yeah.
that's true. That is
Well,
true.
no, that team was stacked, man.
That's what you got to do with that. You
Yeah,
got to mortgage. You got to mortgage everything to get him over the hump.
You gotta say F the picks.
You got to say F the picks, and you got
after
to go out and steal talent off of players. You have to go get proven veterans that still have tread on the tire, and
Mhm.
you got to say F them picks and go and to get them. You can't do it through the draft. Dak is not good enough so that you can develop talent. And I don't even think we got a coaching staff that can actually develop talent.
Nope.
They're not developing players.
It's been
Like I was telling corner yesterday. Name me one corner that Al Harris has developed. Not the rookie season. Somebody that you saw constantly improve from 1 year to the next, and you go, he's playing better than he was last year.
They was already playing. They was already. Bland came in. Bland came in playing, locking down. Trayvon Diggs was who he was, but when they started 19, both of y'all said in the same night. 80 said, "Man, I think they coached them out of their talent."
They're coaching them out of the talent.
Yeah. No, but Uncensored, man, when you brought that up, like that's such a good point, man. Like I didn't even think about it that way, but
everybody looked at me sideways when I said fire Al Harris.
Yeah.
When he first brought that on his channel, everybody was like, "Man, get this guy out of here."
I remember people was going at you in the chat, man. It was crazy.
Not the whole chat. Fire Al Harris. The whole chat. They all saying it now.
And then now everyone is on your behind about it, man.
I even got OG to come around.
Yeah.
He cussed me out the first time I said it.
Yeah. No, but
he said, "Man, who the hell is this dude?"
Yeah, he sure did.
Well, that's the thing. OG been getting disrespectful sometimes, man, with this shit. He gets too
like, yo, Fifth, I'm getting off here, man. You letting these guys, man, these young punks. I said, man, I'm saying no young guy, man.
No, like he calls me young.
OG don't know this guy.
Like he calls me young and shit. I'm like, all right, man. God bless you, man.
I tell people all the time, I don't just watch football. I know football. I know coverages. I know assignments. So they can't sit up here like me and you was talking about. I told OG when Cooper Rush threw that pass over Mingo's left shoulder, and Mingo turned over to the right
shoulder.
And I said that Cooper Rush threw the pass the way it was supposed to be. Mingo ran the route wrong, and he was like, "No, that was a bad pass." I said, "Do you not see that safety over the top? He threw it over that outside shoulder, one to protect him, and two to give him the ability to catch it or it go incomplete. If he throw it over his right shoulder, the safety can jump it, or he gonna get blown up."
Yeah.
Like you got to know more than just the visual of football. You got to understand there's a reason why routes are ran a certain way. Tom Brady said it all the time. If I throw the ball on your back shoulder, that's because I'm trying to keep you from getting blown up coming across the middle. If I throw it down low, I'm trying to keep you from getting blown up. If I throw it to you right on your numbers, that's so that you can keep running because you're free and clear. So the receivers knew based off of the way the pass came in what to do after they caught the ball.
Right.
Charlene showed out that night. Y'all cut up that night in the chat.
Oh no, Charlene was funny as the fuck that night. It was hilarious.
Got my chat working. Yo, Charlene gave $300 to 1980 super chat.
Yeah, man. She's cool, man. I like her, man.
Cool. Charlene is so cool, bro.
Yeah.
My girl back, man. What was Winter? I can't wait to Winter come back, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, she traveled with her husband in the military. She should be active. The chat real active tonight. I think it might be his title, man.
Oh no, the title is
Isn't that crazy how just the simple words that you use in the title can drive traffic?
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's crazy. But see, when the other guy used the title like this, they be serious though.
Yeah.
They be serious. They be for real.
And it's annoying to see them. Here it was like, because when I first saw your title, I'm like, man, I must be tripping because I'm like, there's no way Fifth has the title.
but what you're seeing today, Fifth, is that there are extremes on both sides.
Yeah.
You got people coming in here acting like Dak should never throw another professional football pass, and that's not true.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's always
he is not the worst quarterback in the league. Not even close.
Not by landmark. Yeah, like people are always doing extremes with him, right? He's either the shittiest quarterback in the world or like the second coming of Jesus.
Man, what did Charlene say about Mark Holmes, man?
I don't know.
She said he takes more penis than his wife do. I'm like, oh man,
fuck! I got to go back and rewatch the video.
What she said, and she ended with, and he likes it.
Washington gonna win.
Yo, Commander, by the way, I'm telling y'all now, I'm taking this to my grave with me. When Dan Quinn found out he wasn't gonna be the head coach of the Cowboys,
he mailed it in.
He mailed it in. He knew going into that Green Bay game what he was gonna do because he already had a job.
Yeah.
Look, they go to Jaden Daniels' legs to secure the win.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said, Nate, dog. He knew it, bro. Dan Quinn, once he knew it, he mailed that Green Bay game in. What I'm winning this game for? Y'all ain't finna get hope from me. I'm gone.
obvious. Just based off of the way he called that game, it was
Bro.
obvious.
No adjustments, bro.
Yeah. I'm talking dudes was wide open from the Packers, man. I mean, it was crazy.
He mailed that game in because he was on job interviews all week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, G,
That was a lazy game plan.
Hey, G, bro, ain't that what happened, bro? I put that title, they start scattering like roaches, man. That's crazy. He sabotaged that Green Bay game. He 100% did.
Oh, for sure. There's no argument.
He was looking forward to being the head coach, especially.
Well, I don't think he sabotaged it. I just think he was lazy, and because he was lazy, he went with a very basic game plan, and it was bad.
I think he already knew he had the job with the Commanders. He after he won that game a couple years ago against his former team when Mike McCarthy was sick, when he took over as head coach against the Falcons. Remember, McCarthy said he would love to see DQ as the head coach.
Yeah.
He got turned down by a lot of teams when he decided he was gonna come back. Nah, bro, they turned you down, bro.
Right.
They did what you wanted to agree to. You had in your head you was gonna be the head coach, bro. You had in your head, and when you found out that they had extended McCarthy, you was like, oh, okay, bet. He mailed it in, bro. He mailed it in. He knew it. I'm taking that with me, bro. Ain't no way you play that bad. There's no way. We dogging these teams out the whole year, and this young team come here and do that on your defense. No, sir.
Yeah. No, I hear you on that one. Yeah.
Like I said, I think it was lazy because he spent most of. You can't interview for a head coaching position unless you study that team. Unless you Mike McCarthy, you can lie about it. But you got to sit up there and go, hey, look, I can come in and we're going to work on this, and you guys struggled on this. I can help you with this. I can help you with that. This is what we can focus on. You got to know that team and what they struggled at.
Yeah.
And if the man taking the
Oh
command.
my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! It went in. Oh, he hit the upright.
Yo, this man really taking this team to the second round, bro?
I think so, man.
He did. He did.
Philly and Washington, man. The Cowboys stink, bro.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Yo, and the bad part is the Giants are probably gonna get a decent quarterback.
They are.
Now their offensive line isn't that good. Their offensive line isn't that good, but they're gonna build around if they take Shador or Cam, they're gonna focus on building that team up on that offensive line.
It used to be depressed in Dallas fan 1997, but now we make the best out of it on these live screens, bro.
Yeah.
We talk, we kick it, we have fun, bro. This how we be chilling, man.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, it is what it is with me. Like I used to get pissed as a motherfucker, man. But this, I just, if they don't care, like, why should we? Like, let's just
you cannot give this team more feelings than they have for their own team. If they don't care about losing, why the hell am I pissed off that they lost?
Exactly.
I told y'all when it really hit for me that Thanksgiving game, bro.
Yeah. The Chargers.
The Jerry Jones speech about go home, eat some turkey, it'll be all right.
And D-Law said the same thing.
The same fucking thing verbatim.
Like in front of him, he literally said the same thing. Brian Broder says Jerry Jones almost ran to the locker room when the game was over to let the players know not to get up there and talk about how they disappointed, to get up there and sound happy.
That is four players I know, 4 people associated with the team that I know that when they lost, they basically said it's not a big deal. Romo said it.
See?
Dak has said it. Mm-hmm. Jerry has said it, and D-Law has said it. Now, there's probably more players.
But Jalen Smith, when he said, if the owner ain't tripping, then why should we?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. That's 5 players that don't mind losing.
Don't forget Swiper said that.
Oh, and another thing about Jalen Smith, remember that Chicago Bears game when we had that we couldn't tackle fucking me or you up the field? Jalen Smith swiped after one play. And then the next play, his ass got torched. And then, like, the reporter, like, the media dudes came to the sideline. He was waving them off, man.
I called him chasing Jalen. And he was always chasing somebody.
Let's not forget what that safety said. Yeah. Woods. Y'all think we gonna
you can't play full speed.
Yeah, you can't.
This is an institutional problem with the Cowboys.
You see that? That is terrible. That's an like you said, bro. That's an institutional problem.
But if you remember, Randy Moss said something very similar, and he was crushed. That's Randy Moss, and we're
Yeah,
talking.
he said he don't run full speed every route.
Yeah, and that's Randy Moss, and we're talking about a guy. Like Xavier Woods is a guy. Let's just be real. Like
Yeah, he's just a guy. Yeah.
You're not a Cowboy fan? I thought you was a Cowboy fan. I mean, man, why you say your Buccaneers?
My book. I thought he was a Cowboys fan.
Are you trolling because this is a troll? Like
He probably is, to be honest.
Yo, Dan Quinn. Yo, this Mike McCarthy, man. Yo, how much talent does he got, man? He got more talent than us over there.
Who, Dan Quinn?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
On defense especially.
Okay, I just want to be sure.
No, this year
He got a Hall of Famer at middle linebacker. That right there is.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby Wagner.
Wagner over there at the middle linebacker. So, but I mean,
we got Michael Parsons. We don't even know what his true position is.
But see, because they got two stout defensive tackles, Bobby Wagner is able to be effective.
Yeah.
He ain't got to worry about a guard getting on him because they can't get past the defensive tackles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, you like the Buccaneers since Warren Dunn. I got you. My mom has a secondary. No, her secondary team used to be the 49 with Jerry Rice there. She don't care anymore, but her secondary,
I just feel like
49ers.
Your second team got to be a different conference.
My man. How you tell
you can't have two NFC or two AFC teams.
Yeah,
You gotta have one in each.
Yeah, man, I'm a Cowboys man, dude, man.
If you're an LA fan and you like the Chargers and the Rams, you can do that. They both LA and they different conferences.
Yeah,
so you still supporting the local team.
Yeah,
like I know Texas is toxic to be a Texans fan and a Cowboy fan, but I would understand it if somebody was that supported both teams.
You got them homers that just root for everything in that state.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Got them homers like that. Turpin was playing the party. Yeah, hey, that's what Jerry preached.
Mm-hmm.
Come to work, do your job, win or lose, go home. Everybody get paid, do what y'all do. That's why we come on here.
Cash that check.
That check. That's it.
We don't care about that, man. That's why we be on here kicking it, bro. We don't let this stuff, man. Know it's bad when Corner ain't watching the game. Last week, Corner wasn't even watching the game.
Man.
And
it sucked the fun out of football.
Exactly. You get too into this shit at this point, it's depressing.
Lions versus Commanders next round. Okay, that's probably gonna be a.
Oh, that'll be a fun game. That'll be a good game, I think.
Hey, what if Dan Quinn beat Detroit, man?
What's that?
What if Dan Quinn beat Detroit, man?
Shit, and he's in the NFC Championship game. Fuck.
What if he do though, y'all? Like what?
Man, that would be crazy, man. Fuck.
Hey, Brando, what's the stat line for Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, what's the stat line, Brando?
Yeah, I'd be curious.
I know he got 2 touchdowns. I'm curious how many passing attempts he got.
Man, these teams really be drafting their young quarterbacks, man.
You have to, man. You have to. If everybody just operates on it'll be okay. They will find somebody else.
Yeah. No, Jaden Daniels was 24 for 35, 268, and 2 tugs.
Around 20-something passes.
24 for 35.
Do you keep noticing, Fifth? It's between 20 to 25 passes for everybody that wins.
Yeah.
20 to 25 passes is what you want your quarterback at.
Baker Mayfield didn't even have 20 attempts. He was 15 for 18, 185, 2 tugs.
So what? Oh man!
And we're making Dak those 60 fucking attempts a game.
Corner used to say a stat for years.
Mm-hmm.
Got to salute Corner for this. Corner said it all the time. He said a real stat. If Dak threw 35 or more passes, we lost the game.
We would lose the game. Yeah, that was factual by statistics. Yeah.
Yeah.
We crazy. So now that it's funny that Spencer saying keep it in between 20 and 25. He went. That's what Dak. Those used to be Dak winning lines.
Yeah.
Yep.
You remember that Seahawks playoff game? He barely cracked. He didn't even crack 230 passing yards that playoff game, but he made key plays when it counted. You know what I mean? But then you contrast it with the Packers game, dude is throwing 60 attempts.
That's how he was in 2016 when he was averaging like 170, 180 yards a game because we was running.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's like
and they was criticized. They was hating. Your quarterback ain't even throwing 200 yards. Like they was just making up stuff, bro. Like
Yeah. Well,
They called
people.
him Dink and Dak. Dinking
yep,
and Dacking.
Yeah, and
he was
because those
winning.
first 4 years,
See,
people would like in the media would be talking like he's putting rushing yard numbers as a
they,
pass.
they're playing for the media. This is the
That's it.
same shit they did with Diggs. They
Yeah.
changed his style of play to try to please somebody in the fucking media for some reason.
Yeah.
Who
No.
who cares? You know what they can call him? Champion. If he gets the
Exactly.
Super Bowl. I don't give
I
a
ain't,
fuck how you got there.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Like I didn't think about that point with Diggs, but now
hey,
that's
you be making them mad when you when they bringing up the what you call uncensored, and you be like, hey, yeah, man, stats for losers, man.
It is. It
well,
hey,
yeah,
is.
hey, sports junkie got mad at that one, boy.
It is because if Dak win, don't nobody run over to the stats.
Nah,
They go to Cowboys won. And then when they lose, they go, oh, I gotta see if Dak Prescott played good. It don't fucking matter.
and that
That's what
was
losers do.
and people was trying to debate that he played a good game against the Packers when he didn't even have like 80 yards. Like,
They said he played good against the Niners and he scored 12 points. All field goals.
but
All
even
field goals.
there was that game, and then we played the 49ers even the year before that, if you remember. The one where he that final play was that fucking quarterback sneak up the middle. Remember
yeah,
that? Like
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah, and he played bad that game too, but people was arguing that Dak played a good game because he scored 2 tugs. I'm like,
Hey,
man,
check out this stat that I found out. That the teams, the top 10 teams outside of Atlanta that have the highest fourth down conversion rate all made the playoffs. 9 out of the top 10 teams that went for it on fourth down
mm,
converted. It went to the playoffs. Having a lights out kicker hurts this team because when you get cross field and you get about to the 40-yard line and you got 2 yards to go, you debate whether to go for it or not because the punt don't change the field that much.
right.
But because you got this kicker that can kick the sky out, they just take the field goal kick all the time.
And that drives me nuts, bro. It's like,
And because of that, they go more conservative once they get past the 50-yard line,
yeah,
and then they don't go for it on fourth down when other teams are going for it on fourth down in that scenario.
hmm yeah,
And it's hampered the amount of points that this team scores per game. I
yeah,
told people last year, I said this dude is going to be a problem because they run the offense more conservatively because they play for a field goal
yeah. No, that's facts.
instead of a touchdown.
That's facts.
for 15 of 18, 185, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Yeah, and the thing is, man, it's like even as of a couple of years ago, like McCarthy's excuses for making even Maher kick like fucking 80-yard field goals was stupid, man. Like we
It's
talked a couple of years ago, bro said he couldn't see the fucking play clock, and like a 60-yard field goal. I'm like,
He
dog, like
did
what the
say
fuck?
that. He
He,
did.
he was like, oh, I couldn't see the play clock. I'm like, man,
And Gary,
fellas. Hey,
we go.
fellas, I gotta run, man. Y'all have a good one.
all right, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get ready and close it out too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I
It
got
should
you.
be all the way around. We should run aggressive plays and then. Yeah, man. So how you feel being back in Dallas, bro?
Man, it's good, man. I haven't been here in so long. It's nice.
Man,
It's,
that's
it's
cool.
a bittersweet feeling, you know what I mean? But like, it's been. I'm just praying for my city, man. That's it. Like, I'm just hoping everything gets better. I think I'll be here for another 2 weeks, 2 3 weeks ish, something around there. So
Yeah, of course, yes, sir.
yeah. No, yeah. So it's nice to be around the family, you know what I mean? But like, especially since it's snowing here, which is cool. but
Right.
But yeah, man, it's my. I just can't help but have my heart with the city, dude.
I know. Was the airport packed when you left?
So not really, actually, because I mean, it was a lot of people. Like Burbank was one of the last few cities to have evacuated. So like by that time, like it's more like people, like because there's also evacuation centers as well,
Oh,
which most people have gone to. Me personally, I just booked a flight out of there.
not going to them places with all them people. I'm going home.
Exactly. I was like, I
Oh,
would rather be going home to a lot more
hey,
comfortable.
all these people, no disrespect nobody, but nope, I'm going home.
Exactly. So I was like, what would I rather do? It's more comfortable for me at home, right? So I was like, it's safer and it's comfortable. So I'm like, I'd rather do that. So, but yeah, but I'm cool, man. You know, it's
He left Cali. He left Cali. He had to evacuate.
oh yeah. I mean, well, yeah, man. I live in LA, man, but like I had to, like it's fuck. It's horrible there, man. Like I'm just, I was telling Fifth yesterday, me and my man. I think it's like how Katrina hit the New Orleans area. It's that bad. Like
New Orleans tore apart.
yeah, it tore New Orleans apart, right? Like it's that kind of. It's like the cost to repair it is over $150 billion with a
I've been
B.
looking at pictures and video. It looks like a wasteland, like a movie scene, bro.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man.
It
So
looks heartbreaking, man. Seriously, all the people lost their homes. People that might not have insurance, cars, everything. People dying. Like it's catastrophic, bro. It's terrible.
yeah, it's horrible.
I
And
hate.
yeah, I think like it'll be by the end of this month. I think for it to fully be back to normal as far as like everything stopped.
Yeah.
So like I think so, but just the level of damage, it's going to be a 2-year recovery. Like because I mean you're talking like $150 billion worth of economic repair. Like
let's see some of that money we send overseas. Will they help this our own country?
yeah, I and the thing that's crazy is like you had it, and all due respect to the firefighters and the first responders, man. I mean, who are helping us out and stuff. There's firefighters from Mexico who are coming, and from different.
Really?
Yeah. So because like it's like you'd be like I'm telling you, man, the fires are so big. LA alone, where like it's outnumbered. Like you're not gonna like just LA alone's not able to contain it. So
All them firefighters isn't enough.
yeah. So like I'm talking like multiple states have come and helped, which has been really cool to see. But I think it's gonna be for it to be like fully LA again, 2 years. But I think by the end of this month, hopefully, knock wood, the fires will be out. Hopefully, but yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. Well, we're gonna end it, bro. I'm gonna come back live tomorrow during the Vikings and the Rams game. If you're able to come on, come on.
Yeah, I should be able to come on tomorrow. What time are you gonna go live?
Probably about 7:30.
Okay, yeah, sounds good then.
All right, cool. Hey, salute to everybody, man. We rocked out tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
Peace out.
I'll catch you.
All right.